Stop falling.
That's it. Nice and gentle.
She is going quick.
Good morning, world. It is Tuesday. About 10 o'clock. A little bit later than 10 o'clock. I didn't vlog yesterday at all. I'm fighting migraine. That's why. It's day 3 of no caffeine. So yeah, I'm I feel better today than I did yesterday. But you know, I am sort of a bit fuzzy today. So yeah, been watching lots of Shield with Kyle. It's half term, so Daryl's not at school, so basically we're just lazing and not getting a lot done. So yeah. Say hi.
I'm shattered.
Well, did you get up really early? You know, I don't. I stay in bed, but Daryl gets up at stupid
You're
time in the
lazy.
morning. I am lazy bum. Yep, I quite agree with that. I like being lazy. So today I need to...
We're just having a lazy
dirty
day.
paw marks on my sofa. Today I need to run the hoover around at some point. I've got Dolly in a bit. I can't hoover when Dolly's here because she doesn't like the noise. I've got to put a poster on. I've got to fill in the tax form.
I got the book.
Daryl got a Lego Ninjago magazine and it had a poster. Could you put that back, please? Because you're going to rip it if you keep picking it up. I'll get round to it at some point. I can't put it in this room because I can't get in there because the floor's a fucking mess. Need to tidy your room if you want me to put that on the wall.
You're not putting it on the wall.
Where am I putting it then? Well, I can't do anything in your room with it being the mess that it is. Yeah, so I kind of didn't close out my vlog either. I really didn't do much self-care on Saturday because I see what happened Saturday. I think I was, I can't remember. Yeah, I really can't remember. I went to see Venom at the cinema. Okay. I went to see Venom at the cinema. That was good, I enjoyed that. Hang on. First time I've been to the cinema in about 3 years. It was good and I enjoyed it, but it's too fucking loud. You know, that started my migraine really. That was day 1 of no caffeine. And that sort of started my migraine off. And yeah. While I did really enjoy the film, and it was good to go to the cinema. You know, it's one of them things, isn't it? I'm not a real, like my son, he's a real like, oh yeah, you know, whenever this new film come out, it's good to go to the cinema to watch it. And he'll pre-order films and then not fucking watch them for yonks, you know. But I don't do that. I normally wait for it to come out on like Netflix or Amazon or, you know, whatever streaming service it's going to come out on. I normally wait for that. But yeah. I'd go for a change. And we've got a cinema that's like really cheap near us. It's a really old, rickety old cinema, you know, and it's only about £4. So I don't mind that every now and, you know, once in a blue moon. So yeah. So I enjoyed Venom. If you haven't seen it and you liked the first one, then yeah, go and watch Let There Be Carnage, it's called. That was really good. I saw adverts for the new Spider-Man. That looks amazing. And I also saw adverts for June. I don't know about that one. I never read the book. I'm not a huge, well, I'm not a Frank Herbert fan. I don't think I've read any of his. So I don't know. I'll probably wait for that to come out before I go watch it. You know, I won't go to the cinema. What else I see adverts for? Oh, Last Night in Soho with Matt Smith, who used to be Doctor Who. That looks good. That looks really, really good. It looks like a sort of psychological thriller horror type thing. It sort of seems to fill lots of different lots of different genres. Is that the word I'm looking for? I can't remember. Anyway, so let's just put you down there. So yeah, lots going on. I've got bills to pay. I've got no money. Oh, I want to do like a hot oil treatment, but not hot. Well, I don't know. I suppose I could heat it up. I don't know. I want to do an oil treatment on my hair, but it's cold and windy and not very nice. So I'm sort of like, I don't really want to do it and then sit around with wet hair. I should have done it during the summer, really. But never mind. Hair needs a good wash. Oh dear. I think I'm going to spend today catching up on wrestling because I need to watch SmackDown last week.
Mum,
And a couple of other bits.
pressing on Yu-Gi-Oh and I can't even watch it. It keeps loading.
Keeps loading, does it? Alright, I'll come in a second, see if I can get it to work. Chocolate chops. So, yeah.
I have chocolate toast.
Wrestling, I think, is the order of the day today. I've got to do a tax form before I start anything else. So, you said that could go in my journal.
It's mine.
I know it's yours, but you said it could go in my journal. What's something else I need to do is catch up on my journal. Get this box of stuff put in. Hello, chocolate chops. Chocolate spread on toast.
Yeah, it's delicious.
Right, so I will check.
If you haven't tried it, go and try it.
It's very
It's
nice.
amazing.
It is very nice. I like chocolate spread on toast. So I'm going to catch
I
up
love it.
with some shit and check back in with you in a little while. What's that then?
It's a party pageant in my Lego magazine. I got 2 characters and it's them 2.
And who are they?
Kai and the Ninjoid.
An android.
The Ninjoid doesn't have a ninja hat because it normally does.
Leave my mouse alone, please.
And it's got a sword. Kai has a golden sword. And I've been making some stuff for them.
So there.
And it's mine.
Right, say see you later then.
Bye!
Okay, so we'll see you later.
And also thumbs up.
It's grey and miserable, not very nice. So I don't have my back gate, I'm in my neighbour's back gate. Don't slam, don't slam. She must be asleep somewhere. Oh, you can't see through that stuff. Normally she sees me through the window. Key in. Oh, she's heard me. She's heard me. I don't know if you can see her through the glass. Hello? Hello? Oh. What? Right, let me go and turn off the radio that Mummy leaves on for you. Wait, come here. Come here. Come on. Yeah, come on. I know you're happy to see me, but you're not running off. Let's just turn the radio off. Oh, there we go. There we go. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, I know. I know. Come on, then go find Daryl. What? So she adores Daryl, so she'll sit with Daryl for a bit, and then she'll come find me in the other room. Hello?
What's this?
Oh, has he got squeaky pizza? Squeaky pizza for you. I'll just check Isis' bed. Hello? And how are you? Just checking everything.
Yeah, she loves this house.
I had to leave her with Carl and Daryl yesterday because my migraine was so bad. I ended up going to bed for an hour in the afternoon. So when Nikki picked her up, I didn't actually see Nikki yesterday. So, yeah. Yesterday was a weird day. It was, I went down my mum's and saw my mum and all of that lot, but I feel really, like, disconnected from it all. Like, I know I did it, but I don't remember doing it, sort of thing. You know, if that makes sense. And you found a morsel of food, have you? It's alright, she's eaten something, leave her alone. Alright, put that down then so she can play with it when she's ready. Good lad. Alright, go in the front room, she'll be in when she's ready. She's found a morsel of Ice's food on the floor. I usually pick Ice's bowl up when she comes around because she will eat it. I sent Nikki the video I took of her last week of her back chatting me over the food, and Nikki was like, yeah, she will back chat you over the food, and I was like, I'm sure your dog is part husky. She thought I was hysterical. Didn't she? Yeah. You're so cute. You are so cute. So what else? I did a little bit of eyebrow shit. I got rid of all the hairs under here. You know, because I would like to actually try and make my eyebrows look higher here, but I don't have the first idea about like painting them. So I'm just gonna and mine were really long. They came down to like about here. And the hairs that were there were very sparse, which was why I was using the brown mascara. I'll continue to use the brown mascara because I love how it looks when it's on. But, yeah, I'm going to stop there to make my eyes kind of look a bit wider here. And it worked already, just doing it. Just shortening the length of the brow. I'm not going to take... I know a lot of people take this bit off and then draw them in higher. But I'm really crap at drawing them in. So, you know, I don't think I'm going to do that. But where I've got this like little notchy bit on top, it kind of gives them like I like to think it does, the illusion that I've either got horny eyebrows or that they're a little bit higher. I look like shit today. I always look like shit after a migraine. I could put a face on, but I'm not going anywhere, so why bother? Yeah, so I have the dolly. I've got to go over the road in about an hour and grab something for lunch. Money. Robbing Peter to pay Paul this week, pretty much until for another week until we get some money in. So I'm catching up on my YouTube at the moment, YouTube as I call it. Just put my pens in my philo, and then I've got to watch apparently NXT, SmackDown, Rampage, and Dynamite, Raw, Dark Elevation, and Darks tonight. So I got lots of Crown Jewels this week, so I will be watching that on Thursday. So I want to get caught up in time for Crown Jewel at least. So I might watch WWE up to date and then start watching AEW. Because it doesn't matter if I'm not up to date with that, but Crown Jewel's on Thursday and I want to be up to date with that. Daryl saw my flip clock screensaver the other day and he was like, oh, how'd you do that? That's magic. I was like, it's cool. He saw it just as the numbers changed. He thought the numbers were like just on my screen, and then it changed and he was like, oh. I was like, yeah, dude. So one thing I've noticed since adding in the extra bulk, my neck aches. There are days when my neck aches, you know. It doesn't seem to be doing any damage to my hair, you know, so I don't know, because I would suspect people would say, but if you're putting strain on your hair, it's going to make the situation even worse. I don't know that it is. God, look, it's growing out already. This is just ridiculous. They're not in tight as well, which is a bonus, because then they're not the way they were before. When I looped them around and pulled them through, they were tight and that made it worse. It looks great, I love it, but yeah, my neck aches. It doesn't help that I've been fighting this migraine. Yesterday when I was sat down in my chair, I was fine because like my hair was trapped between like this, so my hair was sort of caught up and there was no weight. And then every time I stood up, it was like, Christ, my neck hurts. Also, something else I haven't tried to put this all in a bun since since I added them in. So because I actually do want my hair out of my face today, just because I'm gonna see what it all looks like with my gorgeous headband. Nearly finished the summer one. My hands are really behaving, except my thumb, so I'm keeping the splint on. Love this thing. The only issue I have with it is because it's wire, of course it moves, so sometimes when I do bend, this wire like will move and go over it like that, and it's a bit annoying because it's supposed to be flat. I wouldn't get a wire one again. I would get a proper you know, like a flat ring. But it's more just to keep me aware so that I'm not bending it loads. I mean, I know you're supposed to bend your thumb, but at the moment it hurts, and my opinion is always, if it hurts, don't fucking do it. Look at all that hair. Still wonder my neck aches, right? So, if you've seen my updo videos, then you will know. You put your headband on first, and then your hairband over it. That'll do, yeah? Stick a flower. I have a flower. Actually, hang on. There you go. I'm a hippie for Halloween. Actually, that's going to be my fucking thumbnail, you guys. Need my glasses on. Otherwise people go, who the fuck is that without the glasses? Right, that's enough of that. That's enough shenanigans. And that's all my hair at the front, by the way. I have not tried this since adding in all of the extra stuff to my hair, so this will be interesting. So I want this to be more on top of my head, because I think if it's a little bit too far back, it's just going to pull, and it will pull down the back of my head. So my dog's having a mad 5 minutes on the floor. So if I can keep it sort of on top like that, and grab and twist, and then go like that. Then just sort of loop them over, because then, you know, you can... Oh, where's the other side? You can pin them down with the other side, or... What? Goodness me! Oh dear. Do you know what? It might look silly, but it's on top of my head and it's out of my way. It gets a bit hot with all this hair. This is what I don't like, is when it does this. But all you do is just pull it out and then just pull it nice and tight around. And then just tuck that sucker in, which actually helps make it feel a little bit more secure. Looks a bit silly because it's all flopped forward. I think I need to work on how to deal with this much extra hair. You know, I think it actually might need to be slightly tighter, so make these bits a little bit longer. The end bit, you know. I think that might be the trick with it. So it feels nice and secure. Ooh, I was going to say, put my glasses on so I can see what I'm doing. And they're filthy. because I kind of missed my self-care this week because I went to the cinema. I haven't washed my hair since I dyed it, so I'm kind of like, I feel a bit yucky. So I've now got both dogs sitting in here watching me. Like, what the fuck are you doing, Mum? So the trick is with one of these, because I know a lot of you sort of seem quite like, wow, you know, it's just a tuck. And the good thing about dread buns is you just literally poke it in. So when you got one like this, yeah, you can either have it hanging loose or you just wrap it and use a finger to just tuck it in somewhere. So there you go. Yeah, I like. My pink one is thicker than this, wider rather than this, than the one I'm working on now. And I keep saying it's cool, going to be cool, my fruit cocktail one. It'll be really good for sort of, it's good for summer because the colour is like all pinks and oranges. Are you hungry? Shit though, but I've got Dolly in here. Oh, I'll give you a little bit. Isis has just alerted me that she's hungry. There you go. You can't have any. No. Yeah, the new one that I'm doing is all like tropical fruit type colour. Do you know what I mean? So it's all pinks and purples, pinks and oranges and reds and a little hint of, you know, like this kind of colour in it. And it looks great, but it's wider, so it may cover my ears, and I don't know how I feel about that. So it'd be good for winter in that it will, like, you know, possibly come right down here. But then I've got a little bit of space up here. If I pull it tight enough around the bun itself. How does that look? Does that look alright? It actually feels alright. It feels a bit heavy, but, you know, what do you expect? It's a fuck ton of hair. So yeah, I'm kind of like, do I do my self-care? Or what? I've also bought these. I don't plan on shaving like around my eyebrow. This is more for my face. I have very, very light downy hair on my face that I've noticed as I've gotten older, it's become not darker, just I'm more aware of it. I don't know whether that's because I'm getting older or because I'm paying more attention to myself. As you guys know, I'm more into makeup and looking after myself. So yeah, I bought these. They're by Wilkinson Sword, and they say eyebrow styling and facial shaving. And I think this is like £2, and you get 3 razors in it. So I'm like, cool. And if it's anything like my razors that I use for my body, you know, because I shave my legs and under my arms, not because I'm like, I'm oppressed by men and I need to do it. I do it for comfort. I have quite bad psoriasis, especially on my legs, so I shave them because they itch a fuck ton less if I shave them. If I allow the hair to grow, the movement of the leg hairs on the inside of my jeans or my clothes or at night when I'm in bed makes my psoriasis itch so freaking much. It really does. And it's for comfort underneath as well. I just prefer it. If you don't, cool. You know, I don't give a shit. I don't give a shit if women don't shave. I don't give a shit if men do shave. I don't give a shit what you do with your body. I really don't. But then you guys should know that about me. If you're new to my channel, hi. I don't give a shit about your... I don't give a shit about your how you identify. Of course I do. And I will use which pronouns you prefer. You just have to tell me. I don't give a shit what your sexuality is. I really, really don't. How you prefer to spend your private time is entirely up to you. And hey, you know, if you're a gay man, let's go out and like check them out, you know. I've done that before. If you're a gay woman, I'll check them out you too, girl. Do you know what I mean? This is going to make Becca laugh, especially. I have nothing against looking at a woman and go, wow, she's got a nice ass. But that's really about as far as it goes. It's not like, you know, wow, she has a nice ass, I want to wear it as a hat or anything like that. I don't care about your political view, your eating preference or style or necessities. I don't care about the colour of your skin. I don't care about your religious views. I don't care about your sexuality. I don't care if you have kinks. I really don't care. Just as long as you don't shove it in my face. Okay, that's about as far as it goes, you know. I mean, yeah, by all means tell me so that I'm aware of them, you know. I mean, if you, I follow somebody on Instagram and I followed her because she's very, very pretty and she's dreadlocks, and I was like, you know, I really love her dreads. I'm probably going to unfollow her, and it's not for any one of these reasons, it is for all of the reasons combined, if that makes sense. I've drunk my tea. She always posts like several photos together. I have no issue with that. I do that as well, but they're always the same photos. Do you know what I mean? She takes selfies of herself and they're always from the same angles. Yeah, I mean, always take from above, because, you know, it makes your face look thinner. And she always, it's always exactly the same. And her timeline just looks exactly the same all the way through. She never does anything with her hair, which, you know, she doesn't have to. But I followed her because she has really pretty dreads, and I was like, oh, you know, I wonder if she's gonna like decorate or do updos, or, and she doesn't. And I'm like, oh, okay. It's a bit boring, never mind. Her makeup's always exactly the same. And her posts are full of God. She doesn't say, oh, I took this because I feel cute today. It is, you know, preachy type posts. I don't want to say that and sound horrible. I really don't. So I'm not really kind of like, content, I suppose, is boring to me. It doesn't mean anything to me now that I'm following her. I'm sort of like, okay, whatever. So anyway, so I assume when I use these that I use water as well. Expertly shaped eyebrows. No, you're the one expertly shaping your eyebrows, not this thing. The precision cover shortens the blade's length for precise styling. Ooh. Gently removes fine hairs and exfoliates for smooth skin. Yeah, that's what I want it for. Just to remove all these fine hairs on my cheeks. Fine micro guards help protect skin. Lovely. Cover the blade with a protective cover when not in use. Discard the razor if dropped. Keep it away from children. I'm not going to throw it away if I drop it. I mean, how stupid is that? The only thing that annoys me, right, is they give you three razors. 2 pink, 1 white. And 1 cover. Once I've opened the packet, all 3 are going to be exposed. Or do they all have separate little... Oh, no. That's just the precision guard. Oh. No, they all have individual little... Now that I'm looking at it, yeah, they do. That's good. That's good. My weird-ass neighbour that wears the gas mask is actually standing outside with that one on. Fiddling with her hair. She's got hair like down to her ass, almost. It's pretty hair. She doesn't do anything, you know, she doesn't dye it or condition, you know, heat style it or anything. It's just long, straight hair. It makes me laugh, you know. She wears a mask sometimes to come out to her car, and then other times she doesn't. She's just pulled 2 great big laundry bag things out of the back of her car. I don't know, they're weird. They're weird. They own this fucking great big huge house, and there's literally her and her husband. No kids. I never see anybody else going in or out. You know? Some of my neighbours have decorated for Halloween. Do you Halloween? I don't Halloween. I never have. I'm a mean parent. I've never taken my children out for trick-or-treating. Never done it. The logic of it is, you know, you tell your kids don't take things from strangers, but it's all right on Halloween. Not only that, you don't know where those sweets come from. You don't know what people have done with it. You know, if you're going trick-or-treating, go trick-or-treating to houses of people you know, please. Don't go to strangers' houses. And if you're going trick-or-treating, don't go alone. Because it's just, you know, you're just asking for trouble. My dog was hungry. She's just scoffed a shit ton of food. And Dolly's gone outside. Cool. I was a bit worried Dolly might try and steal it, but no, she was being really good. Now she's locking herself in. Life on my street. Yeah, I don't know. I don't agree with trick-or-treating. I never have done. In England, we don't do like Halloween parties. So it's like, you know, that big Halloween party that the rich girl had on Hocus Pocus. Yeah. Do you do that in America? Because, you know, I don't know anybody that does that in England. I don't know. Maybe people just don't tell me. But yeah, it's not something we tend to do, I don't think. Well, I don't. I'm one of those people that I don't decorate for Halloween, and I hide down the back of the house with all the lights off so that nobody knocks on my door, because, you know, I'm grumpy. I do the same at Christmas when the carolers are out. No, let's go fucking hide. I don't want to answer the door and listen to people squawking their way through "We wish you a Merry Christmas." So I haven't done any makeup for a couple of days because I'm on like the very tip end of this fucking migraine. Get the dog's bowl up just in case. And I'm sort of like, I do want to do my face, but then I'm like, what's the point? I'm not going anywhere. There's always the do it because it makes yourself feel good. But then I'm like, if I do crash and burn later, I'm going to want to go and lie down. And I can't do that without cleaning my face first. So. Swings and roundabouts. I just look so plain without makeup on now. When I look at my face, I'm like, I'm so plain without it. You know, I wish I had flawless skin, but I don't. Well, I'm lucky in that I don't have pimples, I suppose. But my skin is odd, you know. It's like I've got a brown section there, which used to have psoriasis on it. It's sort of almost like scarring. It's on both sides, but it's worse that side. And it's not pitted or anything. It feels slightly rougher. And my skin isn't all one colour, you know. It's like red there, brown there. Red there. I suppose that's years from being outside and not using SPF on my face. I expect a lot of that is just sun damage. You know, so wear your some SPF on your face. I'm going to go and watch more YouTube. That's all I'm doing, is YouTubing and stepping and just generally bumming around. Daryl's on the PlayStation. Something doesn't happen very often. Yeah, so he's on the PlayStation having fun. Yeah, I'm tired again now. I've had lunch, it's 1:15. So, yeah. I'll see it. And then it's hard trying to get it to fit your finger without being too tight, because you don't want it too tight. Anyway, right, I'm going to go, and I will see you later. Devastated. I've just looked down and noticed that the gem out of Stuart's gem has just come out of my necklace. I've got no idea when. There's a little gem in there. I did wonder whether that would happen because it was getting like discoloured around the gems, but I would have imagined that they would have been set in a bit better than that. Yeah, not happy about that. Really upset about that. So I'm on the look for family jewellery that will hold a lot of names, because I have 5 children. I have 1 grandchild. There are more names that I want to put on. I want to put my mum's name on there. I want to put my dad's name on there. I want to put Stuart's name on there. I want to put Arnie's name on there. You know, I need something that will hold about 12 fucking things. I've seen like the ones where it looks like remember like those ingots that were popular back in the 80s, and then you put the wee rings around them, but I don't know how many they hold. I'll have to have a look into that. So yeah, if you know of any customizable jewellery that will hold a lot of names, that's what it's got to do. It's got to hold a lot. I mean, I'm talking like, I've got 5 kids. there's my grandson, there's my mum and dad, there's Stuart, there's Arnie. That's 10 names. Now, you know, obviously I'm going to want to be able to hold more if there are more children come along. So yeah, if you know of anything like that, please let me know. I'm fucking livid, right? I've just seen this video or selection of videos on Facebook, and it was labelled as horsing around, and it's one of those compilation videos of animals doing silly things, and this one was about horses. And you know, it started off quite innocently, a kid petting a young foal and the foal kicked the kid. Yeah, well, you know, yeah, so you should pay attention to what you're doing, not look at the camera. Then it progressed more onto horses playing with gym balls. Again, you know, that's okay, that's fine. Horses love to play with giant gym balls. They just think it's great. Go on, off you go.
These are some sets I've been building.
Go on, because I'm talking. Go on. Go on.
Squeeze.
Squeeze. Go on, I'll squeeze you in a minute till your head pops. Go on.
I am hugging.
Daryl, please, because I'm talking.
Bye.
To a cowboy riding a horse along on wet, you know, in sort of wet marshland type thing, pulled the horse up too tight. The horse had no choice but to rear up and promptly landed on its back on top of the cowboy. Serves the cowboy right, and he's a prick. To a horse messing around chasing a dog through a garden and landing in somebody's swimming pool, which was apparently hysterical to the person filming it. That horse could have quite easily broken a leg and would then need to be put down. To horses on the roadside running frantically. One horse pulling a cart with 4 guys in the back was so scared when a lorry went screaming past it at 60 that it ran straight into a car. To the poor horse that was pulling an empty cart on the train side of a train track and was obviously in full-blown panic and ran headfirst into the side of the train. And that's supposed to be entertaining. I've reported it, but I know nothing's going to happen because, you know, Facebook. I'm furious that is considered entertainment. It's not funny. Animals hurting themselves, children hurting themselves, anything that ends up with something hurt is not funny, is not entertainment. I am so angry. I cannot even think. I can't talk. My throat is like, because I am so angry. Fucking livid. I want to wear heels. I don't wear heels. I wear walking boots, basically, most of the time. I used to wear my new Rocks, which had like an inch heel, but I haven't worn them for ages. I have these boots that I got from Cali yonks ago. They're really nice. The soles are cushioned. They came from New Look, I believe, originally. I'm sure they said New Look or Next inside. New Look, yeah. They're several years old, but I believe she got them in a charity shop. The soles are really, really squishy and they're really, really comfortable. What's that, 2-inch heel, you reckon? And I want to train my feet to wear them. I've got a painful couple of weeks ahead of me. I'm going to wear them tomorrow. I'm now in the woolly sock stage of the season, so I'm wearing my hand knitted socks, which I'm hoping will help. I don't know whether to get some of those gel thingies to sit under my toes, but will that make the shoes too tight? Because I'm always like, I buy shoes that fit me, and to then add like, what do you call them, insoles or gel pads or whatever, I'm just like, oh, that seems a bit, it's going to make them tight, isn't it? Do you like my lamp behind me? I rarely put it on. I always forget. It's little white flowers. And you put it on and it all lights up. It's little like roses. I love it. Gorgeous. And I want to put the light effect on in my fire. But Maureen's sitting in front of it. So I need to rearrange my room because I now don't have... I can't put my fire on because it will harm Maureen. I can put the light effect on, which would be fine. But I need to do a little bit of sorting, put my cart away properly and sort it out down there. And I might be able to put one of the wheels there, and then, you know, I'll probably put Sherry over there because she's not, doesn't take up as much space as Maureen does. I don't know. Yeah, no, see, on the floor she doesn't take up as much space, but Maureen sticks out either side because she's, you know, because the type of wheel she is, she just sacks me. So if I put Sherry, that's that one, over there, then I could move Maureen from in front of the fire to where Sherry sits, and then I could put my little light effect on, and the maybe even the little heater bit. It's one of those fan heater jobbies, so it's cool. It's all electric. It just looks nice, you know. So I may do that. Trouble is, where I want to put the wheels, I put the dog's food in front of, you know. So I want to put that away properly. That's not even supposed to be like that. It's supposed to be like that. And then put the wheels there, but I put the dog's food in front of it, and I don't know that the wheel would disturb her. Don't know. I'm sure I'll come up with something. I'm sure, eventually. I need to get rid of that tank. That's what Steve was living in. But I need to get rid of it, put it up on the internet. It cost me over £200, so I should be able to sell it for, you know, I'll just put it up for 50 quid. So you want it, come fucking get it. That'd be nice just for Christmas. I'm ever hopeful that my tattooist is gonna contact me and go, yay, you know, I can fit you in if you want that tattoo done, girl. I'm like, yeah. And I've had an idea on a family tattoo that I want to get done, because the tattoo I'm getting is going here, and I'm sort of thinking of combining it across here so that I can have all of my family's name on it, because I want to have obviously my children's names, and I want Nathaniel's name on here as well, but I want it to be able to be added to if Callie has any more children, or if the boys have kids, or, you know, whatever. I want to add to it. So I'm going to have a chat with John, and then I can just fill this area up and be tatted on my boobies, because, you know, when you've got impressive boobies, you might as well make them look even better. Living in heels is an awkward experience. I'm home from the Bell Button shopping, and what do you think? And they're gorgeous, aren't they?
They look frozen.
This is what I had done. I had a mixture of like sort of teal and a blue to make them like, and they are mega sparkly. I went shopping and I bought deodorant. Palmer's coconut oil spray, because this is really nice in my hair. It's not too heavy. I bought loads more face masks and things. I bought some bubbles for my bath, some bubbles for Daryl's bath, Mellow Amazing, and Enchanted Escape and Midnight Orchid for me. I bought Pinky Blush and a blushy set. Oh, the pleasure. I also bought gloves for next time I dye my fucking hair. So I now do not need face masks for quite a while, because I have quite a lot. I have, let's see, what have we got? I have Dead Sea Clay and a charcoal, Dead Sea Mud, oh, Pink Guava, Manuka Honey, I've tried that one before, it's really nice, Cucumber, oh, and another Dead Sea Mud. So I think the first one I have to try is the Dead Sea Mud. Leave my blusher alone. I got Maxi Blush by Rimmel, and this is exposed. And then I got this set as well, which is a blush palette. And I quite like all of these colours. They look slightly browner, those ones, than they do on camera. This is, does it have a name? Trio Blush Palette, that's just all it says. I don't know whether these come in different colours. This was literally the first one I grabbed off the shelf and I went, oh, that's nice. It says Brush Palette, Palette Fard de Joux, Rimmel London. There doesn't seem to be any colour on it. Maybe this is the only one they do. I don't know. So anyway, new things to try, because I want a slightly pinker one. And I've got all of these face masks. Yeah, I did the honey one the other night and that was really, really nice. So yeah, loads of things to play with. Gloves for the dyeing of the hair. and some toiletries and stuff, because, you know, I really needed it. But I'm loving my nails. Love them. They actually look darker than they do on camera. They're like really sort of tealy almost, because we added some blue in to give it that sort of teal look.
Put my programme on.
You want to put your programme on? Well, I'm home now and I'm going to take over the telly.
No.
I am, if you want bloody lunch.
So I'd give him a little...
You can finish watching some more of this and I'm going to go to the shop.
No, I didn't want to.
Oh, he's having a really bad day. I wore my heels out today. I wore them while driving. That was weird, driving with them. But yeah, I wore them while driving to the nail bar. I wore them in the nail bar. You know, okay, I sat down, so that was nothing special. And then I went round Sainsbury's twice, because the first time I went round I forgot stuff and had to go round again. And then I came home and we went over the shop. Enjoyed having my nails done today, but my thumb hurts now. Sarah doesn't pull or anything. She's very, very gentle, actually. So I'm just putting you down over there. She's very, very gentle with me, but my arm aches from it. It doesn't help. Daryl's just pulled on my hand, which, you know, but I found last time I had my nails done, it ached, and I was wearing my compression gloves. And I said to Carl, probably because you've got to sort of slightly flex your hand like that. Now, while the rest of my hand is feeling pretty much okay, this first time I taken this ring off since getting it, and I still feel loads of pain when bending it. So I'm a bit worried about it, you know. I mean, this one, when I get really down, I can feel it sore there, but this one I get about that far, and the pain in my thumb joint and in here as well. It's not just in this bit, it's in here as well. But I know if I go to the doctor, he'll just say, oh, you've got chronic pain, and then that'll be it. So yeah, so I'm gonna go and wash my yeah, just my hand hurts, that's all.
I'll go and finish up with
Go on, go and sit the rest of the night. I'm gonna go and wash this brush because it's dirty. This brush is my main makeup brush. It's a Royal and Langnickel smoky eye, and I bought it in Asda as part of a set. See, that's my foundation brush. It came as like, it was a full set. I bought it because it was purple, and it came with those two brushes, an angled brow brush. I don't use that for that. A painted lip. I use it to smudge my lip liner. An angled shader. I don't use this very often. I do when I'm trying to do makeup underneath, but I find if I try and do eyeshadow underneath, it just looks mucky. I don't know whether I'm doing something wrong. And a blusher brush, that's that one. And I use that set the most. I also use this brush by Bare Minerals to do my powder. That's pretty much it. I've got this little brush which I dug out the other day, which is quite a nice fluffy one. You can see the powder proof not with it, and that's a Jerome Alexander brush, and I can't remember where that came from, but that's nice. It's not as soft as the Bare Minerals one. I've got this one which I sometimes use for blusher, and this is Real Techniques by Sam and Nick Chapman, and that was part of a set. I think Daryl stole all the other ones. I've got this I've got this foundation brush. This is a Bare Minerals, I think. Yeah, this is a Bare Minerals, and what you're supposed to do is put the foundation in there's like a dip in the brush, you can't see it very well, and you're supposed to put your foundation and then do it on like that, but I end up putting too much foundation on. I've got a Barry M brush. I've got a spatula. What's that one? Oh, that's my spoolie and angled brow brush that I bought and don't use. Is that it? Oh, I got a thingy thing and a pair of tweezers. I did my eyebrows yesterday. I've always said I don't pluck my eyebrows, and I don't. And then I was just like, oh, and I've got a blender brush, which really could do with a clean, but you know, okay. Yeah, I decided to sort of pluck like the excess hair away, you know, the little itty bitty ones. So my brow now finishes there. So yeah, today's makeup. Trouble is, it looks really, really good, and I like my makeup. And then I go and put my glasses on, and I don't know, it just doesn't look as good. You know, I don't know why. The trouble is, because glasses obscure your eyes. You know, they should make glasses that sort of come up in line with your eyebrows rather than the crease of your eye. Because I get why they don't, you know, because it's just wasted. But I'm like, but nobody can see my makeup. I think I'm going to take my lipstick off because, yeah. Cat's ass. Pardon me. That's just it's just Huda. I tried Huda on its own today. And my issue with it is that it comes off, see, really easily. And you would expect for that amount of money that it would fucking stay on. I'm going to use my lipstick eraser simply to give it a bit of condition. So, yeah. Daryl's upstairs tidying his room because I finally lost my shit over the state of his room, and he grounded me yesterday. I said, go upstairs and tidy your room. And he was so angry. He said to me, you're grounded. And I was like, oh, okay. So when I turned up to get my nails done, Sarah was like, you're not supposed to be here, you're grounded. And I was like, you can shut up as well. You know? So okay, it's a bit odd now because I haven't got made up lips, but whatever. Yeah, does anybody else find that? I mean, if you're a glasses wearer like Kaz, I know you're a glasses wearer. I'm trying to think who else. Claire, you're a glasses wearer. I don't know about anybody else, but do you find that you do this lovely makeup and then you're like, you put your glasses on and it vanishes? Do I need to do heavier makeup? I know all you can see is outside. I need where I can get decent. I mean, I don't know. Can people see my makeup? And then it tints and I just think I just look like I've got panda eyes. You know? Where can I go where it's decent light? That's the trouble. Without a reflection. I don't know. Trouble is I can't be doing contacts. Can't be doing contacts. Contacts just no, contacts bug me. I mean, I watch Rolly, right? I'm gonna just turn my phone around. This is Rolly on YouTube. I don't know if you can see. And he wears pink. Well, he wears all different colours. But in this one, he's got pink in, and he's got all his jewellery in that matching, and his shirt. I hope you can see that. Isn't he lovely? Bless him. And Rolly does piercing reaction videos. And in this, he looks amazing because he matches completely. He's got his pink contacts and all his pink jewellery, and then his bright pink shirt, which I just think is so cool. He's funny. I've been watching his videos for about the past week and a half, and he's hysterical. If you don't watch him, literally his channel is just Rolly, R-O-L-Y. And he does, yeah, or just type in pissing's gone wrong, reacting to pissing's gone wrong, and he's hysterical. He's as camp as anything and just completely freaks out. It's funny to watch. It's funny. So yeah. I've been watching him a lot. I'm tired. See, I'm looking at my face in the phone and I'm sort of thinking to myself, I need to make I thought this morning when I put my blush on it was dark enough, but now I'm looking at that and I'm like, is it? I don't know. Sort of, I'm looking in the mirror as well, and I'm like, see, in the mirror it does look a bit darker than it does on screen. I fucking know, I don't know. Half the time I think I don't know what I'm bloody doing. I'm getting neck ache, which I think might be from my extensions. And I was having a discussion with Dreadlocks on Instagram yesterday. I've got rent money to pay and I can't because the fucking post office is shut, which is really pissing me off. Oh shit. Let me just pull it up. And like she's just posted this photo of her with this Dreadfuls set in, and it looked amazing, and she hashtagged it go big or go home. So Dreadlocks, spelled dread LOX, and then she's put OXO on the end. And she posted this fab photo, and I said, yeah, I've just done mine. And I said, my neck's not too happy. And she says, please pay attention to what your body's telling you today. It took me years and quite a bit of trimming to get to a point of comfortability and a safe zone for adding extra hair weight, but side effects were not worth it. Pain is our body's warning signs, listen to it. And while I agree with what she's saying, in a way, what I'm doing now is training my neck in the same way I'm trying to train my feet to wear high heels, you know. So if I'm going to give it another week or so, and if this, I'm all right for most of the day, but by the evening my neck aches, you know. If it doesn't calm down, then I'm going to probably like take a couple out, just like from the bottom at the back. I want to keep all these ones on the top because I like the thickness that they give me. So I put my hair in a top knot today. Not a tall one, just a regular one, but it's feeling a bit tight, so I think I'll take it out now and allow it to be free. Ow, shit. I wore it in a bun yesterday. Well, most of yesterday, and that felt okay. The how shit was because I bent my thumb a bit. I don't know. I think I might have to go and see the crack about the fucking thumb thing. Oh. Yeah. I'm not ready to take them out yet. I don't know. I'll see how I go. I'd like to keep the top ones in at the very least. I mean, they're not in tight, as you can see, so I just slide them up. But I love them. I love having so much hair. So we'll see. But this thumb splint, I absolutely love it, but it's not enough to stop me bending my thumb because it's wire, and I go like that and the wire just moves. So I'm gonna have to look out next week when I get some money for something a bit stronger, you know, because this doesn't cut it. Which is a shame because I really, really, really do love it. But it's just not, you know, and it tends to slide down my thumb as well. I don't know whether making it a little bit tighter would make it any good or what, but I'd love to be able to wear something that would incapacitate this bit as well, because that bit's not as bad, but it does hurt. So yeah. Oh dear. I haven't posted any photos for a while. I should have posted one this morning. I might post one of my nails. I'm nosing at people walking past. Where are you going? Who are you? Christ, he looks ill. He's like skin and fucking bone. He does seriously look ill. I'm such a nosy neighbour. You want to be thankful you don't live near me, because if you did, I would spy on your ass. I really would. So I'm adjusting more to the blue black. Still not in love with it. and I will go back to brown, I think. Let's slid all the way down. But, you know, the fact that the blue black is there is just like, well, you know, whatever. Nothing I can do about it now, is it? I suspect the brown will probably make it even blacker. But what I'll do is what I'll do my usual, I'll just dye my roots, so there'll be this sort of bluey black band. But I'm hoping it will sort of fade over time. So if it does, great. If it doesn't, oh well, yeah. You know, that is my natural grey, where I missed it completely with the dye. See, when I do it, I don't coat all of this. I literally just do my roots. So yeah, I mean, I could continue with the blue black, I suppose, but I don't know. I don't know. What do you think? Do you think I should go back to brown or continue with the blue black and have something a bit different than everybody else? I don't know. I don't know. What do you think? You let me know. Good morning. It's Thursday. It is. It's Thursday. And it's wrestling day today. We still need to watch Raw. And then we're ready for Crown Jewel. Crown Jewel starts at like 4 or 5 o'clock today. So it's going to be a day of wrestling because we need to get and watch Raw. So I literally have not been up very long at all. Yeah, so do a breakfast for Daryl. Carl's on his way. Say hi.
Hi.
Hi. Mwah.
Why is Kyle on the way?
Because we're going to watch wrestling all day today.
No,
Yeah.
that's not fair.
It's just the way it is, boy. Well, that's how it's going to be. So, let me see. Ooh. Kind of propping you up. Hang on while I grab the Nutella. This stuff is moving. So, yeah, how did I sleep? Not too bad, not too bad. You slept. For goodness sake, stand up when I prep you. I used the CPAP for the first time in ages last night because where I've had that rotten cold and cough, it's, you know, I haven't wanted to use it because the idea of coughing onto a mask that was millimetres from my face didn't really seem hygienic. So, yeah, I basically stopped using it, which I know has reset me, that I've now got to start all over again. So, yeah, the night wasn't too bad. It wasn't brilliant, but it wasn't awful. Daryl, do you want to come out here and get your toast, please, and your chewy?
Yes, Mum.
I woke up a couple of times to readjust the mask or, you know, whatever. There you go, chewy. And,
I have like something that's chewy and it's called the chewy.
yeah, these are Halib Orange Softies Multivitamins Everyday Health.
And they taste like oranges.
They do, yes, that's because they're Halib Orange. Yeah, so I woke up 3-4 times, I think, just to adjust it and sort it out. And then I got up at 6:30 like I normally do to let the cat out. Because I started making sure she's in now because she's out. She's an old cat, you know, and I don't like the idea of her out all night in the cold. It was all right when she was younger. She would go and find somewhere to snuggle up, and you know, there's a garage at the end of our lane that's not used very often, and there's holes in the back of it. She used to get in there. I know she gets in there. All the cats go in there, you know. But when it's blowing a fucking gale and pissing with rain and all that lot, I feel guilty that she's out all night anyway. But now she's getting quite old. So, yeah, I've started rearranging it. So she goes out for a little bit in the evening and then she comes in and she makes it around till about 6:30, 7 o'clock. Yeah, this morning she actually made it to a cup just after 7 actually. So that was when I disconnected, was at 7. I just took the mask off. I left the thingy bit on because obviously my hair was up in a bonnet. And then slept a couple of hours without it. So, you know, it's, I know I've got to start all over again in regards to wearing it and getting used to it and it to actually start working. I don't know, I might ask if I can try the nose mask, because I tend to drool a little bit in my sleep. I always have, I've always dribbled. And it's not very pleasant to wake up and find this wet mask stuck to your face. There's nothing that, but I can't imagine it'd be very good for my face. So, yeah. I also, for the first time in ages, prepared a smoothie last night. I haven't been preparing them because I ran out of fruit. But I prepared one last night and I'm dying for it. So, yeah, smoothie. I haven't had a smoothie in forever. My little measuring cup. This is a thingy from Double Cream that I used like years ago, and it comes from Morrison's, which is a large grocery store, and it has measurements on the side, and I just thought that's so useful, so I kept it, and it is now my smoothie measuring cup. I've used it to my mother called and cut me off. So I've had my vitamins. I am going to have my biotin, my naproxen, and my thingy to make the naproxen digestible. I've run out of antidepressants again because I'm shit like that. Smooth, with a capital, smooth. I have missed my smoothies. I kind of got to the point where I was a bit like, with them, you know, which was why I stopped having them for a few weeks. And I ran out of fruit as well, but I got to the point where I was missing them hugely. Yum. Ooh, that's quite tart, that one. Probably the pineapple. I put a bit of everything in this one. Strawberry, peaches and nectarines, mango, a bit of pineapple, blueberries. Yeah, you name it, it's in there. Right, anyway, I'm going to get on because I've got to go and pick up Dolly in a little while. I'm not dressed yet. It's going to be sloppy clothes today. I'm quite drunk. I am. Oh, it's dark. Hang on. It's dark. That's no good. Didn't plan that very well, did I? I'm watching videos on YouTube and I'm working in my junk journal actually. It's the first time I've worked in it in fucking months. So I'm doing a little bit of catch up. And I'm currently watching iJustine. If you don't watch her, then she's very, very good, but her energy could be annoying if you're not into that kind of thing. And she's in the process of reviewing a camera. She's just reviewed the Apple Watch 7 and some computers. And I'm like, why do companies always send stuff? Oh yeah, she's like this company that does oh, I may not have enough Coke for the amount of vodka I've just poured. She's just done like a review on all these cases for her phone. They sent her thousands of cases. Do you know what I mean? She had this massive box. You know, imagine like you've bought that off of Amazon. You know the size box that they're going to send you, right? Yeah, it's dark. The box is going to be bigger than your washing machine. Yeah, it was a massive, massive box, and she tipped it out, and there was like all these cases for her phone and that fell out. And I'm like, this is fucking so annoying. Why do reviewers pick people like her who has 6.96 million subscribers? She's obviously not hard up for money. You can tell that by, like, she did a thing where she hid Apple AirTags around her home. You can tell by her home she's not hard up for money. Okay? That's nothing against her. I think she's fab. Nikias is another one. Nikias Molina. he's another one. They send him these things to review. Justine, she got, was it 2 iPhone 13s the other day? She bought one of them and they sent her another one to review. And she's like, oh, this is going to be my personal one and this is the one that they sent to review. And I'm like, why do they pick people who can afford to go and buy a brand new iPhone 13 to review it? Why not pick some poor schmuck like me who is going to spend the next year and a half paying my iPhone 12 Pro Max off, and I can't afford to buy an Apple Watch 7. Don't say that on Facebook, they'll fucking have you. I can't afford to buy an Apple Watch 7. I want to because Kyle wants my 6. You know, I've asked for finance off of Apple and heard nothing. And it's been a week. And I'm like, oh. And Amazon aren't doing the 5 monthly payment thing on it. So I can't even do it through them. Send me an Apple Watch 7. I'll review it for you. I think it's a bit sucky that they pick these people that can afford to do it. It's unfair. If I was a company and I had, you know, a product that fucking shit ton of people wanted, oh baby, I would look for people who don't have millions. She has millions of subscribers, okay? Nikias Melina has probably more than she does. Hang on. How am I going to find out? Nikias has 200... No, he doesn't actually. He has 238,000 subscribers. She has nearly 7 million. You know? Sorry about that. It's part of her video. Why? And I'm not trying to whine or anything like that. I'm just saying, why not pick people who, you know, her work is YouTube. She earns a lot of money doing this kind of shit. Why not help out the little people that can't afford to do it? You know, look for reviewers that have less than 10,000 subscribers or something. I don't get why companies don't do that. You know? I've done quite a few pages in my, a lot of it's just stuff stuck in, you know? But it's cool because it's filling it up. The only issue I have is writing with this is really uncomfortable because I'm right-handed. So, yeah, I think I'm going to stop in a minute because I am aching a little bit. I have actually cut down quite a lot on what I want to put in. Yeah, so we're getting there. I just needed to fill it up a little bit more. Stick that one in there with that. So yeah, it's just that kind of thing really bugs me, and it always has. You know, I mean, if some company got in touch with me and said, hey, we want you to review this, how do you feel about it? I'd be like, fuck yeah. You know, I mean, I get it. I get they choose the people who have got 7 million subscribers because she's going to reach more people. But she doesn't need you to send her an iPhone 13 because she can afford to go and fucking buy one, probably with cash out of her wallet. You know? Does that... I don't know. Does that make sense? Do you get what I'm saying? Yeah. So if you're a company, hey, and you're looking for some small fry to review your product, pick me. I'll do it. It's 11:15. I'm not actually tired. But there we go. Getting there. This is looking quite nice. I'm quite pleased with how it's coming along now. So it's got this pocket and I'm not sure where to put it because I know that as I start filling things up, it's going to get bulky and I don't want to get too bulky with the page. But then I'm also like, but it looks really nice on this little mini page that I've got in here. So I may put it there. I don't know. I don't. And then I've got this blank page that You know, I'm sort of like, what could I write on it? Don't know. Anyway. Oh, I just found a load more fucking labels and shit. Some stickers that I was sent. I forgot about those. Oh, you know. Shit happens. Keep finding all this stuff and I'm like, do I want to stick that in? You know, is it worth it? But it's either stick it all in or get rid of it. Yeah, I've got these fab little cards that had like a dummy holder and that on for Nathaniel that I do want to stick in because I bought it for Nathaniel. And then I've got these clothes tags and I'm like, but in years to come, I mean, that's right, because it says what it is on it. But this one is sort of like just grey nightwear. And I know what it is now, but in a few years' time, I'm not going to know what that is. So I'm going to chuck that. So I'll keep those. Oh yeah, I bought this activity spot, so I want to stick that in as well. See, like this, it's a t-shirt. I know what it is at the moment. It's a Yoda, baby Yoda t-shirt. But in years to come, I'm not going to know. And I don't see the point of sticking that kind of shit in. Because it's, you know, it's pointless. There's another sticker. This is what my desk is like, ladies and gentlemen. It's a fucking mess. Oh, is that another sticker on it? What's that? Come here. That's a little thank you. See, that's cute. So, yeah. I just thought I'd come on and rant at you for a bit. Nearly 10 minutes. Never mind. It's midnight and I'm wide awake. I'm like buzzing almost. Probably drunk. So I thought I'd show you like what I've managed to achieve today. It's weird because I actually, like, Carl went home about 9 o'clock and 3 hours just like that. I was watching YouTube and now watching Roly. Love Roly. And I thought you'd like to see what I've done in my, the word's gone, junk journal. That's it. So here we go. Okay, so it's in this cover. This cover came from El Rahil Leather on Etsy, and it's great because it's a wide spine A5. It's great for sort of containing it, if you like. So on this first page, I put this Malteser, and it had a party invite to Daryl in there. And then I just covered the whole thing with an orange biscuit bar wrapper because, you know, gorge. I might stick, because I've got some labels that I printed up from Genevieve, and I might stick one of those on there with like a love heart or something, you know, just to, anyway, but, you know. So that's the first page, and then I put a little, that's the receipt that my, one of my tenants got locked out of his room, and yeah, it cost us that much money to get the lock replaced. These come off of the 2 Huda lipsticks that I bought, and then I stuck a little label down. This is one of those labels, just saying what I thought of them. This is an envelope from my neighbour because I dog sit. This is one of the masks that I bought. And what is that? Is that my hair? Why is that black thing? Oh, it's my finger. Yeah, this is one of the face masks that I bought. This is the easiest one to clean out, basically, which is why it's in here. This was really nice, the Manuka honey, although it smelled amazing and I just wanted to eat it. And then I did a little bit of journaling there. This was the top off of chocolate, you know, one of those things you put in the microwave and heat it up and you can have it with cream or whatever. I've got a bit of paper to go in there, so, you know. Then I stuck my compression glove thingy in there, did a little bit of journaling on there and there. I cut this out of a magazine and I just thought it looked really, really good in my journal one day. And I divided it there so that I can move the things about and then just made them into little tuck pockets. This is all the gumph about the sleep study and the CPAP machine that I've been given, or why I've been given it. This was a info leaflet that I picked up. This was the letter saying that I've been referred. And then this is about obstructive sleep apnea, which is what I've got. This was about a wrestling thing that we did. That's Kane. He's the current Isle of Wight champion. And there's my son. First time he's been on a poster, which was brilliant. Kane stapled all of these pieces to Scrappy Jack. And that's one of the staples from the stapler because he fired it at me and I actually managed to cut it. That's Scrappy Jack's blood. Yes, I have scrapped it. This is not the first time I've managed to steal bits from that have been stapled to Scrappy Jack. Did a little bit of journaling there. Rachel gave Daryl these 2 magic towel things and these come off of it. This is a Pokemon thing from McDonald's and if you open it up, there's a thing to colour in. Then this was about some synthetic dread that I got off of YouTube. No, not YouTube, Etsy. And I thought that would go quite nicely and it fit amazingly. So I was quite pleased about that. Then I stuck an M&M's packet with an accident slip from school. Journaled a little bit about that. Journaled a little bit about on here. Then I've just got loads of, you know, bits that I've sort of purchased. That's a tuck spot. That's quite a nice card actually. I really, really liked that. That was Hair Rhapsody. Hair Rhapsody is the one that did those dreads for me, and I've actually just put in an order for some sort of tealy turquoisey ones to match my nails. She's away at the moment, so she said she'll get in touch with me, but I really liked her card, so I've stuck that in there. This was a small piece of paper, so I've stuck my bubble envelope on it and put all my receipts in there. This is some ball bands off of yarn that I've been doing headbands off of. This is full of receipts and stuff, so I think I'll put a sticker on there saying what it is. I've left this because it's a see-through piece of paper and I just didn't want to stick anything on it because it's so pretty. This is a thing that I bought for Nathaniel, and this is from a yarn company that I subscribe to. That is some of their yarn. It's really, really pretty. I've done a 3-month subscription. Then I just stuck from when I went to cinema. This feather Darren I picked up the other week. One of the stickers that I got from somebody or other, I can't remember. And then a little thank you sticker. Journaled a bit there. This is about the synthetic dreads that I've got in. And yeah, I just added those to this. This is something else I bought for Nathaniel and he absolutely loves it. This was a birthday invite for Daryl. So that just makes that a little bit interactive. All of these papers are scanned in materials that I did. So I'm really chuffed about that. That crafter one there is the lady who made those green dread wraps. Not the 2 thin ones, but the thicker ones. She made those. Boys' shoes for Daryl. Then a little tucking card. And on here I've actually put on, my makeup routine, which I thought would be quite good. And I sort of made a double pocket there to tuck that in. This is the thing that I used on my hair last, which is the Cosmic Blue. And I've journaled on there about how I really fucking hate it. And then that was it, because I am actually running low on shit to put in. But then I've come across this, and it's pictured up. Unfortunately, I've got mice, it appears. And the little fucker's got this. So I'm thinking of sort of ripping across the top and the bottom, because there's quite a bit of spare paper. And then tucking it in the middle of this, you know. Can't believe that fucking mice got it. And I've got a few other little bits in here. Like I've got this paper bag. I've got this sticker that came with all the other stickers. I've got this orange essential oils. Oh, more stickers. Cool. I'm gonna put those down there. Oh, this was a pen test, so that has to go down as well. You know, so I have got a few other little bits and bobs that could go down. Oh yeah, this was Pokemon cards that my son got. That's just a spare bit of paper. You know how it is. So that's another thing that could go in. Daryl's time sheet. Then I've got loads of little bits that Daryl's sort of scribbled on. Christmas is coming. You know, so and I've got bits of sheets here that Daryl's drawn on that need to go in. Paintings that he's done. Blueberry muffins. And then I'm almost at the bottom of my box. So I am getting there. It is a slow process, but I am getting there. So I just don't want to, because that half signature is now quite chunky. So if I make that as chunky, and I am almost at the middle, you know, the next page is the middle one, it's going to be really fucking chunky like the other two signatures that I've got. Which just makes it even harder to stick it in a fucking book. So yeah, I don't know. Like I say, I'm quite buzzy and I'm quite awake, so I'm thinking I might just do some stepping, because I just don't want to go. I've been sleeping quite a lot. I've been sleeping until about 10 last few days. Well, most of this week, actually. I've got nothing to do tomorrow, so it doesn't matter if I sleep in. But it does also mean that I can stay up late if I want to. I'll go yawn now. But I still don't feel tired. So, yeah. It's weird. I've just chucked the cat out. She's taken to sleeping on Daryl's bed. And I think it's because A, he doesn't sleep in his bed. He sleeps in my bed. And B, because she doesn't want me to throw her out. But the thing is, if I don't put her out for half an hour or so before bed, she will either piss in my house or demand to go out at like 2-3 o'clock in the morning. And I don't want to get up at 2-3 o'clock in the morning. You know, I can handle her waking me up at like 7 a.m, which is usually when she hears the alarm, actually. So I don't mind that as much. But yeah, not at 2-3 o'clock in the fucking morning. So I think I'm going to watch Rowley for a bit. I know I'm yawning, but I'm not actually tired. I'm like buzzy awake. I want to do stuff. You know. Yeah, I don't know. I will find things to do. Years and years and years ago, when my other kids were small, I used to vacuum the house at 2 o'clock in the morning. People thought I was weird for doing that, but hell, my kids sleep for anything now. I could probably vacuum in here and it wouldn't disturb Daryl. He might sort of roll over a couple of times, but it probably wouldn't disturb him. Oh dear. Right, I'm going to tidy up because I've had some bits and bobs out of my stapler and all that lot. And then I'm going to do some stepping, I think. I feel wide awake. Puss. So, yeah. Pardon me. I'll see you later, morning. It's 10:30. I've been awake for a while. It's been reading news. Wow. It's all go at the moment. Queen's in hospital. Which apparently, like, nobody knew about. She was advised not to go to Ireland this past week.
Good morning.
Good morning, darling. Alec Baldwin has accidentally wounded director Joel Souza and killed a cinematographer woman with a prop gun. So, yeah, God, that must be awful, you know? I mean...
And I'm watching Shazam.
If it was a yeah, okay. If it was, you know, a squib malfunction. A squib is like when the bullet doesn't fire, kind of thing. If it was a squib malfunction on a dummy bullet, you can't blame anybody, can you? It's... That's awful. Absolutely dreadful. Her family, she's the mother of one, must be going through absolute hell about now. I mean, how do you get past that, you know? That famous actor has accidentally killed your wife or your mum. Don't know. It's a difficult one, isn't it? People are like, he should be arrested. And one woman, she wasn't. I got really annoyed because people were calling her stupid, and she's like, well, how come he's been released? And she genuinely didn't know, and she was asking questions, And people have been really fucking mean. And what are you, fucking stupid, and all this stuff. It's like, no, dude. Oh, tea bags are helpful in tea, aren't they? It's like, no, dude. She genuinely doesn't know, so she's asking. So I've just said, you know, a lawyer initially answered her, and then she said, okay, fair enough, you know, obviously it wasn't like his fault, it was an accident, why can't they hold him? And I said to her, I said, because it was a prop. I said, it's the same thing as if you go parachuting until you become experienced, you just take the parachute that you're handed and assume it is okay. You know, it's like anything. Alec Baldwin had absolutely nothing to do with that prop gun before it was handed to him for rehearsals or filming, you know, and the fault will lie with the prop department. But if it was a squib, then it's nobody's fault. It is just one of those things that happen. Dreadful. Yeah, the Queen's in hospital, but we don't know why at the moment. My mum's just been watching the news. I phoned her up. Did you hear about Alec Baldwin? She went, yes, have you heard about the Queen? I said, ooh, no. So, yeah, she was advised not to go on a trip to Ireland recently. Ooh, let's just put you there. And she is walking with a cane now, but then, you know, she's old, dude. You know, let's pull up some news and find out what's going on. Queen back at Windsor after hospital stay. That's the beep. Good spirits after one night for preliminary medical checks. She's 95. She was given medical advice to rest for a few days after a busy schedule of public engagements. On Thursday night, Buck Palace said following medical advice to rest for a few days, she attended hospital on Wednesday afternoon for some preliminary investigations, returning to Windsor at lunchtime today and remains in good spirits. I hope this doesn't mean she's failing. The stay was said to be for practical reasons, and she was back at her desk undertaking light duties on Thursday afternoon. They said it's not COVID related. Hopefully she's okay. What else is happening in the world? Alec fatally shoots women with a prop gun. They've confirmed, haven't they? FBI has confirmed that those bones do belong to that chap. Yeah, Brian Laundrie. A skull's reportedly found in the hunt for Brian Laundrie, but they've identified him, haven't they? I don't know. This was only less than an hour ago. I don't actually know anything about this story. I just keep seeing it coming up on Facebook. One of my Facebook friends has commented about it a few times. Human remains found in a Florida park are those of Brian Laundrie, the fiance of murdered blogger Gabby Petito, say the FBI. The body of Mr. Laundrie, who's been missing for over a month, was identified using dental records. He was a person of interest in Gabby's death, returned to Florida last month from a joint road trip without her. Her body was found in Wyoming, where they'd been travelling. A lawyer representing his parents released a statement saying Chris and Roberta Laundrie have been informed that the remains found are indeed Brian's. No further comment at this time. Failings by NHS 111 contributed to the death of an autistic teenager. Helen Royal suffered a cardiac arrest as she was driven to hospital by her parents after a 111 algorithm failed to note she was seriously ill. Yeah, wow. An NHS spokesperson said it was... yeah. Father says he regrets dialing 111 when she taken her straight to hospital. On June 20th, that's my birthday last year, Hannah became unwell with vomiting and diarrhoea. Her parents phoned 111 but were advised not to go to hospital. But were not advised to go to hospital, rather. 3 hours later, her condition worsened considerably and they phoned again. Call handler took advice from a clinical advisor who opted not to call an ambulance and instead told her parents to make their own way. She went into cardiac arrest on the way to the hospital. Despite mother's CPR efforts, it was too late. Oh, how awful. 111 is fucking useless. She suffered gastric volvulus, a rare condition, a twisted stomach. Coroner rules Hannah died of natural causes contributed to by neglect. She said NHS 111 failed to properly triage Hannah's case, leading to an unavoidable delay. For those of you that don't know, if you're in America or other parts of the country, we have 999, which is the same as your 911, which is for emergencies. You know, if you require the police, an ambulance, the fire, or the Coast Guard, you dial 999. If you require medical advice, you dial 111. And you get this Muppet with a computer, basically. And, yeah, you tell them what's going on. And 99% of the time there they say, we'll get somebody to call you back. Now, you know, I've called them before now. I called them when Daryl was quite young. And, yeah, he was about 18 months old, I think. And he vomited one night and it was black, yeah, you know. And I dialed 111. Well, my son dialed 111 actually, Alex. And we said, you know, what should we do? Should we bring him to hospital? You know, he's crying. And they were like, oh, we'll get somebody to phone you. This was at about 11:30 at night. The phone didn't ring until 5 o'clock, by which point Daryl hadn't thrown up anymore. Alex was asleep and didn't hear the phone because they phoned on his phone. And of course I didn't hear it because I was in another room. And they phoned out, didn't get an answer. And then they phoned back about 20 minutes later and left a really rude voicemail saying that, well, if you don't answer, we're just going to close the case. And that was it. And it was like, wow. You know. They say it's crap. It's a crap system. Because you basically go through to somebody who's like got no medical training whatsoever. They are just a call handler. So, yeah. Anyway, I don't feel too bad considering, like, I didn't go to sleep until really late. But I did rack up 2,500 steps, which is good. So, yeah. I managed to use my CPAP all night, so that was good. And yeah, oh god, one of the people I follow online has taken to doing premieres of all of her videos, which, you know, I've got nothing against that, but then I forget to go back and watch. You know, and she does them at midnight my time. So, like, she's got one that's going up tonight at midnight my time. And I'm like, you know? I also need to get dressed because I have no milk for my smoothie. So, I'm going to do all of that. And I'll get back to you a bit later on. Have fun. Hi. Yeah, I thought it was on and it wasn't. So, look what Nikki bought for ices, because I occasionally give Dolly a treat. And I have a treaty tin. And Nikki bought some doggy treats for me to give for ices. I don't have Dolly next week because she's on holiday. They are going on holiday. So, I know. It's going to be really weird not having her. We've had her like every week. But she did so well today. Nikki went to work at, 7:30? I picked her up at 11. I had her for an hour and I put her back. And Nikki got home at 2. So she was on her own for all that time, which was great. Second job. So yeah, this is the kind of thing that we're aiming for, and I think that Dolly would do like Nikki's half days on her own.
3 waffles.
Shush! You want 3? Will you eat them all? Because if you don't, I'll be very cross. You're only getting 2 chicken drummers though. Yeah, I mean that's the general idea is to get her.
I need to pull my head down.
No, could you just get out of my freezer? Put that back. This is what it's been doing today. It's doing my head in. Yeah, come on. So yeah, I
Waffles! Tell our waffles.
I don't care. Get out of my kitchen. No, I'm serious. Get out. I'm doing my head in now. Out. Go. Go. Go in the front room, or you can go upstairs and tidy your bedroom. Yeah, the idea is to get her used to do it in the mornings, and Nikki will be moving to mornings at Christmas anyway. He's doing my fucking idea. He is bouncy and annoying and hyped for some weird reason. I've got to go down the road early tomorrow because my mum's expecting a phone call from the doctors, and unfortunately they phoned my phone. Could you go and play somewhere else when I am doing this? I did ask them if they could phone my son's phone, but my son is going out at 11 and he was a bit of a jerk about it, so never mind. So my self-care Saturday is not going to happen until I get home, which probably, if they don't phone until late, isn't going to be until about fucking 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock even, you know? I'm really annoyed because I was going to do like an oil treatment and really condition my locks up. I've sprayed them 2 or 3 times today with the rosewater aloe vera juice that's got a tiny bit of apricot kernel oil in. Mainly because they're so fucking frizzy, you guys, on the end. And the more I crochet them, the frizzier, because it will cause damage. So, I don't know. I'm quite tempted to maybe treat the ends and go down, you know, it's not the top so much. The top's not too bad, but it's the ends because they're so wispy. I'm tempted to kind of treat them tomorrow and put it up in a bun, an oily, messy bun, while I go down my mum's. That might work.
We're not going to Nan's.
Yeah, we are tomorrow.
No.
So you like that one?
Tomorrow's a lady.
Even though it's all been pulled in and tightened, it's still, see? You see it? See the wisps on the end? I mean, yeah, so I might treat it, get up early, treat my hair, and then go stick it up in a bun and go to my mum's, and it can stay up in an oily bun until I get home, and then I can just wash it when I get home. That might work. Yeah, I could do that actually. I hate mornings. If you are right. That's twice today I've been filming on my mother's phone while I've been filming. I just said to her, I was like, you keep phoning when I'm filming. She's like, oh my God, I'm sorry. Trouble is, it used to be that she would message me, but because she can no longer read what's on her iPad, she now FaceTimes me. And every time she does, it interrupts the recording. I've got no idea what I was talking about. So, right, so my plan for tomorrow, because I have to go down hers for 9:30, and I'm going to be down there most of the morning, unless the doctors call quite early. Oops, I nearly dropped you. Is I'm going to get up. I am going to basically coat my hair, I think, in apricot kernel oil and some of that African Pride oil that I've got, that olive oil, because that just smells so fucking nice. And I'm going to coat my hair in that, and then I am going to dump it up in a Nefertiti type bun and go down my mum's like that. Then after the doctors have phoned her, I could clean while I'm down there because I haven't done the second. I clean twice a week now, and I didn't do the second lot yet. I don't think. I can't fucking remember. So I could clean while I'm down there anyway. And then once that's all done, got to do the tax form as well. Once that's all done, I can come home and get on with my self-care Saturday. I've got a gazillion face packs to choose from, and I actually do have 2 of one of them, so I'm going to use that. And that is, let's go get it because it's in the kitchen. I actually need to move my face packs into my office. Yeah, that will be the Dead Sea Mud one, so we're going to do that one tomorrow. And that is a deep pore cleansing hard drying mask, so that'll be a wash off, not a peel off.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Waffle chops.
Waffle.
He's having 3 waffles for dinner because he's picky. So yeah, that's my one for tomorrow. Oops, sorry about that. I assume this is a wash off one. Oh no, it's got pressed lavender in. I didn't know that. I normally can't do lavender. I may not do this one tomorrow, I may do another one. Shit. Yeah, no, I'm not going to risk it. I'm not going to risk it. I'm going to go first to Cali. Bugger! I'm going to check all the others now. That was just cucumber and jasmine. That's jasmine, aloe vera and honey. Guava, mangosteen and vitamin C. And natural clay, crushed witch hazel and activated charcoal. Oh, I wonder if Alex and Az would like to do Dead Sea Mud masks. I might ask them. Oh, I'm so bummed these have lavender in because they just sound so good, doesn't it? Dead Sea Mud just sounds fab. Bummer. Now I know to check the fucking ingredients. So yeah, I've got 5 to choose from. These are all okay. Good. Yeah. And I'm gonna, after I've done it, I'm gonna give my face that little bit of, like I said, take off the fine hairs. Just, you know, check my eyebrows. I've got the odd little hair that needs to be plucked. I did try to see if my eyebrow piercing was open earlier because I've been like adding in earrings into old piercing holes and all that lot, and the good thing about ear cartilage and all that lot is it tends to stay open. My eyebrow, unfortunately, doesn't look like it has. I did just poke at it briefly, but I might have a real go at it a bit later and see if I can get a stud back in it. I wouldn't mind reopening my eyebrow piercing, but then I'm also like, if I reopen it, this is not a needle, this is a small taper, but then I'm also like, well, if I reopen it, it's going to be sore as anything. I'm not pushing, I'm just seeing if it is open. Do you know what, I reckon I could open that if I really wanted to. Oh, don't blink when you're holding a taper into a hole in your face. I reckon I could open that if I wanted to be a bit brutal about it. I might do a bit later. Yeah, maybe after I've done the mask. I might do, I don't know. What do you think? Do you think I should reopen my eyebrow piercing? I don't know. Or do I look better without it? I wouldn't put a ring in, I'd put a bar in it. Like one of these. So it would just be like a gem there and a gem there. That's what I'm thinking. My face is so much better because of the treatments I've been giving them, you know. I do a mask once a week, I do I wash my face every night, and I put that rose oil on it every night, and it's actually making, like, where I'm scarred from psoriasis and the sun, it's actually making that feel a lot softer. My skin feels so nice now, and I've got no, like, spots or anything even. I mean, I haven't had spots for ages. I get, like, the occasional one, but, you know, once in a blue moon kind of thing. So, yeah. Get a bit hungry. Oh, look at the frizz on it, look. It's driving me mad. This is why I want to do the, like, the oil hair mask tomorrow. Part of me is thinking that maybe do it tonight, leave it on overnight. But I don't want to sleep with a carrier bag on my head, because that'd be noisy. So, and I don't have a shower cap. I need to get, like, one of those big shower cap thingies for dyeing hair and stuff like that, instead of just using carrier bags.
Fun.
So tomorrow, it's not going to be very much fun, because Daryl's going to have to get up and go down the road with me. So, yeah.
And I wanted to go for a walk at the cliff park.
Well, you know, maybe we could do that another day.
Bum, bum.
Although, you know, it might be the best thing.
And
Out of my
Alex
hair.
is going to talk to Arrow, Jackson Arrow.
Yeah, Jackson Arrow is Matt Jackson. That's the guy who founded OPW.
And if he says I can wrestle, that will be my heart broke.
No, that would be you excited. Heartbroken is when you're upset.
No.
He's going to find out what the minimum age is for the juniors sessions. So
it's kid against kid?
well, to start off with, it will be Jackson Arrow teaching you wrestling moves.
Oh, I've learned a couple.
Yeah, no, not properly. You haven't. So yeah, he said he's going to find out. He's also going to talk to him about a few other things, because I want to be a little bit more involved, I said. So
you're
crossed on that one.
But if you can't get in, then it'll just be me and Jackson.
Well, I'm not going to wrestle, but I will come and watch your sessions. So
I could get up to full wrestling.
you might do, yeah. So yeah.
I could be ultra ready.
You could be ultra
One
ready.
of my bones are actually really strong.
Yeah, go on, off you go.
Already.
He does not shut up.
Oh, I'm so excited.
Yeah, it's not going to happen today, so, you know, take a pill.
Maybe tomorrow?
No, it's not going to happen tomorrow either.
So when is it?
I don't know. Please come back. Leave me be, child. Leave me be.
Never.
Oh, God. I need a holiday.
Squeeze.
There's this child.
Bum.
Go on, off you go.
I smacked your
So,
butt.
yeah. But yeah, tomorrow I'm going to oil it quite well and then plonk it up out of the way. I'm going to text Alex and Az about these and see if they want them. So yeah, I'll catch you later. To get a prescription from my mother who is ill. We've already been standing here for about 5 minutes. Absolute nightmare. Just been into town to get my mum's prescription, as you saw, the queue. Yeah, we ended up standing in the cold for a good half an hour before we finally managed to get into the pharmacy to get my mum's prescription. Checked for my prescription while I was in there, and because I've run out of antidepressants again, because I forgot to order it. And they're like, oh no, we haven't got any, you have to come back on Monday. And I was like, great. That's just fucking absurd, you know? So, yeah, the trouble is they're like, you need to order it at least, I think it's 7 days now. But if you order it more than 2 weeks, they won't let you have it because you're ordering it too soon. So it's a very, very fine window in which you're allowed to order your medication if you want it back in time. Which sucks, quite frankly. So, yeah. Freezing. It's cold today. It's really, 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 really cold. What's the temperature? 14 degrees. 14 degrees. I mean, we got home and I said it's cold and I've put the heating on, but it claims to be about 18 degrees in here, and I'm like, yeah, well, you're full of shit, so I'm actually turning it up. This is my thermostat. I'm actually turning it up to 20 because I don't like being cold in my own house and I don't see why I should be. So there we go. I'm going to eat some lunch and then Daryl and I are going back down the road to drop off my mum's medication. So yes, Self-Care Saturday has gone out the window again because I haven't had a chance to do it because I've had to be down the road because my mum needed to speak to a doctor and I phoned up yesterday and they were like, oh yeah, somebody will phone her tomorrow. So I had to get up this morning, go down the road to sit there to wait for the doctor to ring because my mum doesn't use her phone anymore and it's my number that's on her account. So then we did the tax form, that's been sent off, and then it was just like, ugh. So it's 1:20 and I haven't even done my hair yet. And by the time I've finished oiling it and all that, it's going to take me a good hour, I reckon, to oil this through. And then I want to sit with it on my head for a good half an hour. Now, by the time I've eaten lunch, it's going to be about 2. Then we've got to go down the road. So I won't get to start until about 3. That's just too late in the day. So I'm hoping it'll be a bit warm tomorrow and I can do it tomorrow. We will see. We will see. So, yeah. And I want to do a face pack and everything as well. I gave the lavender ones to Alex and his partner. I texted and Alex said, I'll check my phone to his partner. And he said, what does it say? And the partner said, it says, do we want 2 face masks? And Alex was like, and the partner went, oh yes, that sounds great. So I said to her, I want photos. So yeah, I'm going to eat because I'm hungry. So I'll see you later. Dropped the medication off at my mum's. We're walking home again. Done the whole day. I have really cold hands. I've done the whole day in my heels, which is good. I will take them off when I get home because my right knee's indicated a couple of times it's not happy. So, and stepping at home. Yeah, okay. On the spot will be easier without 3-inch heels. But let's go down this little stupid grassy way. But you know, I don't feel too bad. I've got knit socks on, which help. But yeah, I don't actually feel too bad. So it was cold in Shanklin. But yeah, nearly home. And I'm going to spend the rest of the day at home. Self-care is going to be on Sunday. Come here, please. Self-care will be tomorrow on Sunday instead of today. Because like I said, there's no point. It's, ow. It is 2:10. By the time I've gotten home and sorted, it's going to be 2:30. So by the time I get around to starting, it's just pointless. So yeah.
I'm not going upstairs to my room. And stop laughing, you.
So what have we just watched?
We turned to Oz.
And was it good?
Mega good.
Mega good. Did you enjoy it?
And I'm not going to my room now. Get away! Get out of my face!
He really enjoyed it. He came in because he was like, I don't know what to watch. And I was like, fine. And I came in here and started Return to Oz. And he was like, oh, watch that. Yeah. And I said, no, that's it. I've decided. So we came and we sat and watched Return to Oz. So, ooh. He's got a very ticklish bum.
And a
Right.
ticklish leg.
Go upstairs and get changed.
Never!
Go upstairs and get changed.
No.
Go upstairs and get changed, please, Daryl. Go on.
I'm hugging.
You have been hugging me for the past 2 hours. Go upstairs and get changed.
Never.
Please. Go.
No.
Go.
No.
Yes. I'm being serious. Go and get changed, please.
Alexa, turn on hallway lights.
So,
And onto the
for pity's sake. Daryl, please. Go and get changed.
I'm not sure.
Alexa, cancel. Go on.
I must finish my drink.
Go. Ugh. Talk about annoying child.
Oh, I asked for an apple.
No, you're not having an apple now. Go to bed. attitude stinks at the moment. Really winding me up. Just a lot of answering back and arguing going on.
I will destroy
I don't really get why, you know. Just really tired. I'm just about to start the last season of Shield. And then I can move on to something else. I found a load of free printables for my Philo, which will hopefully allow me to do some trackers and stuff in it. I'm trying at the moment to for some reason when people do templates, they only put like 2 onto a sheet of paper, a sheet of A4 paper, or letter size if you're in the States. And when it's personal size Filofax, you can get 3 sheets onto an A4 piece of paper. And I hate wasting paper. I hate the idea of having this little bit of paper left. So I am at the moment messing around with one of the templates to try and get it so that when I print on both sides of an A4 sheet of paper, the templates line up, if that makes sense. So that when I cut following the guides on one side, that the guides are in the same place on the other side of the paper. And I've got to just move it to, because you waste a lot of paper trying to figure it all out. But I'm nearly there. I'm nearly fucking there. So yeah, we'll get there. We'll get there. So yeah, I'm really tired. I've got a bit of a headache. So yeah. What else? I don't really know. There's not really much else happened. I'm looking at the cabinet my TV is standing on, and the thing is fucking bowing in the middle. So that the middle...
I am reading nudies.
Put your charms on. So that the middle of the cabinet is actually like on the... It's got like little feet like that. And then it goes like that. So the middle of it is resting on the floor. I might have to look into getting something new to put my telly on.
And Mum's buying me a Baymax in here. And I'm bullying reading nudies.
He's not. He's got his pants on. He's not running around completely naked. Come on, get changed. Yes, I've now got a nice idea of stuff that Daryl wants for birthday and Christmas.
It's a puppet Baymax hero.
We're queuing outside of a charity shop today, and they had a Bear Max plushie in the window, and he's like, oh, I want it. So I was like, I'll ask, but it was a display only. So I went on Amazon, and you could buy a 30 centimetres, 12 inch, or a 40 centimetre.
Oh, 40. That could be great.
Which is like about 20 inches size Baymax, and then you could also get a 12 inch Hero Tamana from the film. So he said he would like a Hero and a Baymax, so I'm going to get the correct size Baymax to go with Hero, because Baymax is a lot bigger than Hero.
Yes.
So that go on his list, and I know there's some other things that he wanted as well that he's told me in the past that are on the list.
What?
Not telling you.
I forgot.
Well, it'll be a surprise. Exactly. So it'll be a surprise when you get them.
How dare you attack?
How many days is it until your birthday? Can you remember? Can you remember where the app is? I've downloaded this freebie app. Hang on and I'll show you. Right. Can you find the app? That one, there you go. So how many days is it?
33.
And how many days till Christmas?
63.
So yeah, it's just this app, and it's called Emoji Countdown or something. And then you give an emoji to each to each thing that you do, and then you just put in the date. I've got like Callie's on it. She just had her first anniversary. Carl's birthday, Matt. Matt's birthday, Nathaniel's birthday, my mum's birthday, Becca and Poppy getting married. Let's scroll back to Becca and Poppy. Becca and Poppy are getting married in 161 days. So yeah, it's It's yeah, it's a good little app.
Later.
No, leave my calculator. Kids have set them up calculator on my watch. No, leave me alone. God. Horrible child. Where's Mandy? Did you take him upstairs?
Yeah.
Good.
That's right.
This is what I have to put up with all the time. I'm going to send you back and get a new one.
You can't. I came from in there and I can't go back in.
I don't think you'd fit in my tummy now. You're too big.
Look how
and
long
wriggly,
I am.
yes.
Look how long I am.
I know, you're too tall. Get up. Stand up. See how tall you are next to mummy. Stand up straight like a soldier. Boobs. Stand up straight. So, yeah, he's like...
Near up to there.
I'm 5'2", and he's up to here. Oh,
Get down!
No, upstairs, please. It's the loud. I don't mind the exciting and the silly, but the loud is what pisses me off.
Yeah.
So yeah, I downloaded some freebies for, I can't remember what the name of it was, but you join her Facebook group. She's got a load of freebies, and she's done a dot grid, and it's so light I can just see it on the paper, which is cool. That's exactly how I love it. And I am in the process of lining it up, and it is like not even a 5 mil gap. It's about 3 mil out when I look at it through. So I just need to adjust it just a bit more, and then I'll be like, I've got all this paper like
I can see
you
on
know.
your computer.
And then when I did print it, I had
TV.
shh,
You're on TV.
I had 2 sheets that were the right size, and then 1 sheet that I obviously had put it on a little bit bigger, so I had to adjust that. Put it down.
I'm watching you on
So yeah,
computer.
I'm nearly there though. I think it just take a little bit longer, and then it'll all be correct,
Aww.
and that'll be great. So
TV is off.
I
off
am
here.
currently uploading. Oh, all uploaded. Good.
Oh. Am I allowed to watch that match?
What, that one?
Uh-huh.
That was the one you watched, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I want to watch it over.
Not now, no.
Maybe tomorrow.
Maybe.
It's on YouTube, isn't it?
Yeah, but I've got a film for you to watch tomorrow. So, Return to Oz starred Fairuza Balk, and I never knew this, right? Even though I love both films, Fairuza Balk was the original Worst Witch, yeah, from the 1986 movie. I didn't know that. So I've had a good hunt about, and I found it on YouTube. And this guy loved it when he was a kid, so he's got it and he remastered it into HD. So it's watchable like today. So yeah, I found the link and I'm gonna watch that tomorrow because I think Daryl will love it as well. So we are gonna brush teeth and get Daryl all sorted and ready and in bed. Say no.
Bye. And night. I pressed the red button.
Oh. Okay, because I didn't get to do self-care Saturday because I had to go down the road and do my mum's taxes and then go to the pharmacy and get her antibiotics and all that lot. I'm doing self-care Sunday. So
I play with Mummy's beads.
so what I'm going to do, Daryl's going to leave now and go and watch his
Never.
programmes. Go on, while I'm doing this, please. Go on, off you go.
I'm having lots of hugging.
Save me. Go on, off you go, please. So,
The final screen hug.
I may put this up as a separate video for anybody
Can I
who's
watch
interested.
YouTube just today?
No, you're not watching YouTube.
Duh.
So, I've got all this hair.
And I'm not.
Some of it is
moving.
synthetic. Daryl, go in the other room.
If you let me watch YouTube.
Go in the other room. Attitude. Yeah, it's been bulked out, okay, with synthetic hair, which I'm not going to go through the hassle of removing, quite frankly, because I can't be bothered. I've got like 20 odd extra bits in here. So I'm just going to work my way through it. Now, I've been doing lots of research. Idiot. And all of that lot. So what I'm going to do is I've got this bottle which has a dropper in, which I figure will come in handy. I've sprayed in here a little bit of rose oil that I use on my face every night. I've also got this. This is cuticle oil, and it's sweet almond oil. So I'm going to use a little bit of this as well. I also have a few other bits that I'm going to add in, and I'm just going to go grab all of those now. Now, I did quite a lot of research on what would make good oil for dry hair. Not necessarily dreadlocked hair, just dry hair. And what have I got? That's not what I want. Now, I've got fractionated coconut oil. What that is liquid coconut oil, basically. So I might stick a little bit of that in just for the smell. I also want to use cedarwood, which promotes hair growth. And rosemary, which is good for your hair as well, and tea tree. And I'm just going to make up a load of, yeah. Now, I think I can use this as a carrier oil. I'm going to do some fractionated coconut oil and some apricot kernel oil as well. And I'm going to mix it into this little squeezy bottle thing that I've got, that I've already put a little bit of rose oil into. So I'm going to put my essential oils in first, and then I'm going to add the carriers to it. So I'm going to put some tea tree oil in. And this is not at all scientific. I have no idea what I'm doing, okay? But I know that people with, Afro-style hair who have locked up, Afro-style hair who have locked up. Come on, will you just is there a trick to making these fucking things work? They oil their hair quite a lot. And I mean, I watched this one girl, and her hair just looks so shiny and so amazing. And then I watched Liza Locks, and she oils her hair as well. I put about 10-15 drops of tea tree, and she oils her hair as well. And I thought, well, from what I've read, the essential oils will do absolutely fuck all for the shaft of the hair, but they're good for the scalp. So, I'm going to start with the scalp and work my way down. I'm just putting 10 of each essential oil in there. And then I've got this cuticle oil, which I don't believe I've ever opened. That may well be past its doohickey. I don't know. I've had it ages. Now, I've got this fractionated coconut oil, and it's in a dropper, so I probably won't use as much of this as what I thought. It's in it's the same as the tea tree oil. See, I thought I could use this as a base, but it's not coming out very well, which is a bit of a shame. It smells amazing. Now, what else do I have that I wanted to put in here? I do have this, which is coconut oil strong roots spray. And yeah, I'm going to put some of this in. I buy this in Sainsbury's. This is by Palmer's, and it's coconut oil strong roots spray. I'm going to put a little bit of that in, because this just, quite frankly, smells amazing, and it will lighten the apricot kernel oil, because that stuff is mega thick. I also have this African Pride Olive Miracle, and this is olive and tea tree, and my god, this stuff smells so nice. It is so sweet. So I'm going to put a good hefty squeeze of that in there. And then I'm just going to top it up with apricot coconut oil. And I hope that this works, really. Right, I've now filled this bottle. and I'm going to put the topper back on and give it a bit of a shake. Okay, now I've got oil all over my hands already, so I know that what I need to do is give my scalp a good massage. Now I am applying this on dry hair, and I will be tying my hair up for a good hour afterwards. The bottle is absolutely dripping in oil. Now the mixture I've got is quite runny, but I figure that can't be too bad a thing. I'm expecting this to take quite a while because, as I said, I've never done it before. But I did read that you shouldn't put too much on your hands at once, that you should do little and often, really. God, it smells amazing. I just got a waft of the coconut oil. I love coconut oil. Ooh, I should have put some of my orange oil in it as well, and then it would have smelled even more amazing. Actually, I think there's some of that in the coconut oil. And basically, I'm doing one squeeze of the pipette at a time, rubbing it onto my hands, and then just separating and massaging into my scalp. What I might do is apply directly to my scalp, just to get it right in there. I'm expecting to use way too much of this stuff because, you know, this is all new to me. And don't forget the back. I'm also expecting to use loads because my hair is so dry. I mean, it's just soaking into my hair and vanishing. So now I need to basically divide my hair over. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put it all over to one side and stick it in a scrunchie. And then I'm going to move from one side to the other with my hair. Okay, so I'm basically just going to pick a lock like that one. I'm going to get a splat of oil, I'm going to start at the roots and work my way down my hair. And then pick another one. I apologise if you can hear Teen Titans or whatever it is in the background. I'm not bothering to remove my hair jewellery either, which probably makes some people freak, but now you should apparently do this about once a week. Apparently. I'm basically doing one squish of the pipette per lock at the moment. I have to be a bit careful with this one because this is my Darryl lock, and I've lost ends off of these because they're not weak, but because his hair is so short, it the dread has no structure to it. I may give up with them and like lose them at some point. There's the other one. I'm also gonna, when I wash this, I am actually going to use a cream conditioner on it. Mainly because I want the moisture in my hair. You know, my hair feels so crap lately. Right, let's have this one next. Ooh. Oh yes, hint number 2, wear old clothes, because you've gone get oil all over you. Just gonna move my beads and that up and down. They do feel so dry, because I don't do anything on them as such. My watch has just gone, I don't know what you're doing, but you've done an exercise thingy. Everything's starting to get a bit slippery now. So last night I was sat and I was thinking about my grandparents' house back when, you know, in the like 1980s. And I remember it. I remember the inside of it. I remember what my grandmother's room smelled like, you know, all that kind of thing. So I got really curious last night. I'd love to live back in that bungalow, you know, and I got all curious about it. So I looked it up online. Never do this, guys. Never do this. It'll break your heart. And yeah, it's been totally. I had to look at the floor plan because I couldn't tell what certain rooms were and how they'd done it. And they've totally changed the inside of it. And while that's great in that, you know, progress and all that lot, I'm like, it's totally changed. It's like basically the centre of the house is this massive kitchen diner. And I'm like, why would you do that, you know? And you've got to go through a bedroom to get to the utility room. The utility room is off the 3rd bedroom, and there appears to be no way to get from the garage to the house except through the front door. And the garage is like the other end of the house. It's weird. Whereas before you used to go from the garage into the utility area. Now that's synthetic, so obviously I'm not going to bother doing that. What I'm going to do is grab my other scrunchie, and now I'm going to start tying up hair that has been oiled. So I'll put the scrunchie on that, and then as I oil or come across a synth, I will just poke it in there. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go sit in the other room and watch some YouTube, and I'll come back to you when this is all done. Daryl's just informed me that this doesn't smell good. I've literally just walked from one room into the other. It still feels really dry. I think what I might do is that coconut spray, I may well, that's a synthetic, I may well like spray that on afterwards. Now one of these is a synthetic and one is me, so that's the synthetic. Let's poke that in there. So yeah, I'm just going to keep going on like this. I will hyperlapse you through it, and yeah, we'll see when I'm done. Okay, we're done. So, just gonna put the lid on that. It's oily and covered in hair. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go back to the kitchen and just give it a good spray of coconut oil, just to add whatever moisture left. That's this stuff. This is the Palmer's coconut
Is
oil.
it afternoon now?
Is it afternoon now?
For lunch?
No, not yet.
Good morning.
Right, so
I'm hungry.
you're always hungry. I am going to just, I can't spray it because my hands are too greasy. I'm going to wash my hands.
Oh, I'll spray it for you.
No, I don't want you to spray it
Why?
because that's fine.
I want to be helpful.
I know, but I don't need you to be helpful right now, baby. Thank you.
Can I drink the rest of your water?
My hands feel amazing, yes you can. After having all that oil on. So yeah, my hair should feel really good. My only bugbear with this is, look at it, it's one of these little stupid spray things. So I'm thinking I might swap it into this bottle instead. Give it a try. I've got a plastic, it's only had water in. So I'm going to pour that in there. Mainly because it's just easier to get hold of. That's up to the rest of the last bottle as well. I think it's got a bit of orange in it as well. Should I use a bit of the olive? Yeah, I'm going to put a little bit of the Olive Miracle. This is African Pride Olive Miracle Anti-Breakage Formula. Now I've been told by somebody else to not use this because it's supposedly for Afro style hair, but it smells amazing, you guys. So I'm going to mix it all up. Let's see if we can get it to work. This is a cheap ass bottle, so come on. I'm going to really coat my hair. Ooh. Don't want to spray you guys. And I'm going to rub it in. Oh yeah, that feels amazing. It actually does really good spray. That was a cheap ass bottle that I got from Poundland, and it was a pack of 2. And I was originally going to throw them away because they didn't seem that good. And now they're amazing. I might give the other one to my son if I don't use it. One of my beads did come out during the process. It's my green bead, and I've been having trouble finding the right place for that, you know.
I finished your food.
My water.
Yeah, I knew you said
Right,
it.
I have really saturated that in that coconut oil, olive oil thing. So what I want to do now is I want to let this sit for a good hour before I actually go and wash it. Okay, this does feel incredible. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to stick it up in a messy bun just to keep it out of the way. So to do a messy bun, you want a messy bun. You want a large hairband like this. Put it over your hair.
And slice a strawberry.
Oh no, he's got a lightsaber, guys. I mean, I have done a messy bun video, so you know, if you want to watch that, 'cause it'd be a bit clearer.
Gah, 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 gah.
So, shh, down.
I'm poking Mummy's butt.
I know you're poking me. So put all of the hair over your head.
That's weird. That's really weird. Everyone, subscribe if you want to see a video of me doing stuff.
And then I just plonk it up like that.
Because you always watch Mum.
Well, it's because it's my channel.
Why can't you make me a channel?
Could do, I suppose.
Make it. Oh, I'll take a picture of my Lego character, of a Lego character, and that will be one of my profiles.
Will it?
Yeah.
Okay. So now all I'm doing is I'm just tying the loose hair around just to hold it up.
Thank you.
I mean, one thing you could do as well is you could put a bag on your head or a shower cap or something just to help lock the moisture in, which I might do in a minute.
The bag looks silly.
The bag looks silly. I do that when I dye my hair as well. That worked really, really well, that spray thing. I might tell my son to go and get some of those. Right, I'm going to leave that for about an hour to soak and just generally permeate my hair. We're going to go and watch... What are we watching?
Shazam.
Shazam.
And Hocus Pocus.
Yeah, watch that later.
I'm going to be wrestling when I'm 7.
Wait, shush, please wait. Set a timer.
How long?
An hour.
1 hour. Counting down.
I'm going to be.
I'm going to go and rinse.
I am going to be wrestling when I'm showering.
On, Daryl, goodness me. So all I'm going to use is just a grocery bag over my head, which Daryl thinks is highly amusing.
It looks silly.
Pull it down tight, get all the air out. You know, channel your inner Nefertiti. And what I do is I gather it all at the back like that.
That looks really weird.
And you can twist it and tuck it and hope that it stays. I use a hair clip.
It looks like a giant ball.
Right, so I'm just going to use a hairband just to hold it in place. And we're going to go and watch Shazam. What I will do is...
Does that look like an exploding bounce?
Shush, please. When I'm ready to wash it, I'm just going to wash it with... what am I going to wash it with? I've got a Daily Detox shampoo upstairs, which I will probably use, and I will follow that up with a Raw Roots shampoo bar that I bought not that long ago, and oh god, it's lovely. It really does condition your hair nice. And then what I will do is I will probably give it a light coat of this coconut oil. I've actually got a moisturising spray made up in the other room. Go get it. Yeah, Daryl. My kitchen floor is now really slippery. I've got it in this Mr. bottle, and what this is mostly water. It's mostly water. It's got a few essential oils in it, and that's pretty much it. I may plonk some more of that coconut oil in it because that just seems to be doing the trick. There is oil all over my floor. Out of my kitchen! So I'm going to have to wash my floor tonight, otherwise this is going to be a hazard. So yeah, we'll see you in an hour.
Bye.
The spray in here is rose water, aloe vera juice, and then a couple of other little bits, just mostly essential oils. I think what I'm going to do is do the rose water, aloe vera juice, and some of that coconut water in here instead of just a couple of bits of essential oil, because this is so light, so light that it. Thank you. That yeah.
We're going to watch a lot of stuff.
We're now going to go and watch Shazam.
And I've already seen the whole thing.
Yeah, I haven't seen it also. So it's been an hour,
Hi.
according to my timer. And I am now going to wash my hair.
Hi.
I've got my microfiber towel. Daryl's following me. I'm going to wash it to begin with Herbal Essences Daily Detox Clean. I found this to be really, really, really good. It's quite a nice gloopy shampoo. So that'll do, and then I will use my, is it Raw Roots? It's an organic bar. Doesn't really smell of anything, it just smells of soap. I'm going to use that afterwards on my roots. So I've been sat with this on my hair for about an hour. I can already see the difference in my hair. So it smells amazing. So I'm trying to pop you up on my little shower unit. Yeah, it smells absolutely incredible. It feels saturated quite well, you know, so yeah. So I'm going to wash it, make sure I've got, you know, the oil. I mean, that's soaked in beautifully. So yeah, I'm going to wash it because I don't want obviously excess oil getting on my clothes and everything. So glasses off because, you know, and I'm also going to remove my watch. I mean, yeah, I'm stroking my hair and I can feel the oil on it. So I'm going to give it a good wash and yeah, we'll see what it's like when I'm done. So the only issue with washing with or using this kind of soap is that you will be rinsing for ever and ever and ever, which I'd forgotten. So yeah, I've rinsed to the point where my neck now aches. I think I've got most of the soap out. I did also use a very cheap, well, Alberto Balsa Tea Tree Cream Conditioner just to help lock a little bit of moisture in. Yeah, so I don't know how much oil is still left in my hair, if any. I hope it's not like a bad amount. I hope that it's my neck really aches now. Oh, so it's wrapped up in a microfiber towel. What I'll do when this towel is completely drenched through, I will change it to another one. When you dry your hair, you don't wring it, you just squeeze it, get out as much as you can, and then wrap it up. Get at least 2 microfiber towels if your hair is any longer than sort of chin length, yeah? And then you just wrap it up and allow the towel to soak out all of the moisture, or the excess moisture anyway. I'm tucked so that it doesn't drip. And one hint I've always got is if you fold the towel back up, if it's not quite long enough, then put like a scrunchie or a hairband around it. And that way it doesn't drip on you. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I will come back to you a bit later on when it's dried up and let you know if it feels any different from my hard work today.
Hi.
Hi.
I accidentally hit a lot of buttons.
He hit a lot of buttons, yeah, because he wanted to do it.
Food. I want food.
You always want food.
I'm very hungry.
You're a growing boy, of course you're very hungry. Go on out of the way then so I can do a video.
Because I grow very, very,
Careful.
very big.
Go on, out of the way. So it's
Where's
nearly
my-
3 o'clock.
Where is my paper?
I'll sort your paper out in a minute. It's nearly 3 o'clock. I'm mostly dry. Wow, they feel soft. I mean, really, really soft. Yeah. I don't know what I was expecting, but this is just lovely. I'm still dripping at the end, so this is why it's all over to one side. It feels amazing. It really, really feels amazing. What I used was a bottle that had 10 drops each of rosemary oil, tea tree oil, cedarwood oil, some almond oil, which is cuticle oil for nails, What else did I put in it? Fractionated coconut oil. That's the liquid coconut oil, not the solid stuff. Although I suppose you could like warm that up and put that in instead. But yeah, about 10 drops of fractionated coconut oil. Then I added a good healthy glug of Palmer's coconut oil for strong roots, and then apricot kernel oil in a little jar. It's a small jar with a dropper on the top. And I would, for each lock that I didn't do my synthetic ones obviously, but my own hair, for each lock I did a pipette's worth, and the pipette tube is about 1.5 inches long. It's a very, very small bottle. I did at least a pipette's worth, sometimes a pipette and a half of oil. I rubbed it into my hands. My hands also feel great, by the way. And then I treated the entire lock. Okay, now they are still fluffy as, but that's because I am obviously going to need to work on the moisture to get them up to what is considered nice and healthy. But yeah, they feel absolutely amazing, and it feels like they've gone as well. When I washed it, I went upstairs and I used the Daily Detox by Herbal Essences shampoo. I used quite a lot, and I also used a Raw Roots shampoo bar. I just mixed the two basically. I put a load of the Daily Detox on, and then I got the Raw Roots and did that over my scalp, which feels absolutely freaking incredible. Then after I washed that out, I just used an Alberto Balsam tea tree conditioner, and I probably used about 1/3 of a bottle of that, and just went nuts with that. Some of my dye has come out. Okay, for those of you that don't know, I am naturally grey. Okay, there it is. This area should be brown, as in like brown. So some of my dye has come out. Some of the blue black, which was the last dye job I did, came out. Okay, I will not be doing blue black again. I'm going to go back to more natural colours. But yeah, some of the dye did come out. But you know, I'm not really bothered about that. I don't mind it looking slightly natural. I may even go slightly lighter and slowly go to a more natural look. I just don't want that line of, because grey hair looks thinner than dark hair, and I've got all my synthetics in, so I would like to keep it a sort of brownie type colour. Yeah, they feel incredible. They're still dripping on the end, which is driving me absolutely crazy. I've been sat here on my chair with them dangling over the edge, and there's a wet patch on the floor. But they're almost there. There's not much you can do about that. I mean, you could use a hairdryer if you wanted to, but the issue with that is that
and don't bite my ears.
Oh, but your ears are so lovely. The issue with that is that it's heat damage on your hair, and that's counterproductive to putting the oils in your hair. I mean, if you're putting the oils in your hair to condition and all of that lot, then what's the point of then going and damaging your hair afterwards? I always allow my hair to dry naturally, usually out in the sun. That's my favourite one. Daryl, move your head. There's my fave. It's survived quite well. There's a little bit of bumping there. A lot of what you see now, this kind of thing, is actually where my lock is bumping up because of the washing.
Hey, again.
There's loads of water flying at the end of that. So yeah, give me that green bead. That can go my favourite lock. Yeah. Wait. Should I take that one out first? And
no, put on this one.
No, because that one's not. No, because that one's already got a load on. So I'm going to slide that one up, and then I'm going to put this brown one back on.
I'm hiding under this table so I don't get.
Yeah, there's. To me, it is pointless going through all this hassle to love your locks if you are then just going to use heat on it, because that damages your hair.
I was under the table.
He was. Anything.
So I didn't get
please,
wet.
anything like crocheting too much,
Goodbye.
using tight hairstyles, okay, these are fab because they are loose, they don't snag on your hair, they're great things. So scrunchies are brilliant because they don't, you know, they don't make it too tight. Heat, too much crocheting, anything like that damages your hair, and that is going to cause more of this like frizz, which is what we are trying to cure. So I will do excuse me, I will do a
I
little
gave
bit,
Mummy a giant kiss.
I would do a little bit of crocheting when it is completely dry. Do not crochet wet hair, all right?
Why?
Because wet hair stretches, okay? It's just, you know, it is one of those things. It stretches, which this is why you shouldn't comb or brush your hair when it is wet.
It ticked.
Yeah,
I saw
sorry,
it.
talking about my clock screensaver. So if you crochet it when it's wet, it's going again to cause more damage. Wait until your hair is dry, okay? That's one of my synthetics escaping. I'm just gonna push that back up. I might crochet the synthetic just to tighten it a little bit. If you use, thank you, if you use synthetics to bulk your hair like I do, don't make those too tight either, because again they will cause weak spots, okay?
I am going out of the ground.
Are you?
Yeah.
Sorry about all the noise. He thinks he's helping and he's not, he's being annoying. So yeah, all the styles that you do,
Ooh, colourful. Oink, oink.
don't, please. Could you go play in the other room while I'm doing a video? Go on.
I want to be in here and have all the huggies.
You only want to come in here when I'm doing a bloody video. Go on. Hug, squish your face, suffocate you. Go on, go. Thank you. Go on.
Squeeze.
Go on.
Bye.
Bye.
And don't forget to put a thumb up. I'm going to get a new channel soon.
Yeah, go on, off you go. So yeah, you know, I mean, when you're doing anything to your hair, think about, is it worth it? I mean, really, dyeing is damaging. Of course it is. You know, you're putting chemicals in your hair. So is it worth it? For me, yes, it is, because, you know, my hair looks awfully thin when it's white, and it is white now. It is white. I did grow it out, but I looked horrendously old, so that I went back to dyeing it. Extensions, you know, if you have extended the length of your hair, if you use accent sets for bulk, anything like that, that causes tension on your head and could potentially weaken your locks, okay? Anything like that, you have to think about, is this going to weaken my locks? People are eager to get dreadlocks because they think it's an easy hairstyle and you don't have to do anything. Well, that's just simply not true. You do, you really do. If you want really nice looking, smooth, clear dreadlocks, I mean, I don't know. Sometimes I look at it and I think I want dreads that look like this. Perfectly round, beautiful, with no floofy bits, you know, and all that lot. But on the other hand, I like dreads with a little bit of character, which is why I decorate them. You know, if they're a bit knobbly, well, that's fine. I don't mind that, you know. But if you want this nice smooth dread over here, this takes work, you know. Even your knobbly dreads have to have love and attention. So, yeah. Anyway, I am going to come back to you tomorrow and let you know how my dreads feel once they are 100% dry, okay? Oh, gosh, that's shocking. I can't believe how much my hair has grown. I dyed this, like, a few weeks back. It's, like, literally, like, 10 days ago, I think it was. 2 weeks ago. Yeah, not even 2 weeks ago. It's a lot more noticeable on blue-black hair than it is on brown. So the way I get around it is I flip some of the hair over like so. It looks a lot less noticeable, I find. or alternatively wear your hair up. So yeah, there we go. Anyway, I will pop back tomorrow once this is 100% dry. I sleep with a satin bonnet on, so that will be, I'm dripping down my back, so that would also help protect my hair, because cotton or polyester sheets actually like leach the moisture out of your hair. So one thing I do advise is to either have satin sheets or a satin bonnet. Depends on whether you can stand to wear a satin bonnet when you go to bed. You know, guys don't tend to, but guys will buy like do-rags and things like that, which, you know, is a bit nicer or a bit more manly than having satin pillows or, you know, a fluffy satin bonnet. But I'm about to buy this week a new satin bonnet, because mine is too small for the amount of hair that I've got. It copes when I'm not wearing my accent dreads, but I wear my accent dreads all the time, and while it does just about fit, it's a hard job. So I'm going to get one that is a bit like a I don't know what you call it, where it sort of hangs down my back a little bit, that I can then tuck my dreads into. So that's the idea of it, really. Daryl's dreads came through the process okay. I mean, another thing you can do once you've washed it is to give everything a good palm roll. Quite frankly, I can't be bothered to go through palm rolling it again, but it will help, you know, it will help if you want that perfect roundness. Yeah, hope you found this informative. I think I might have rambled a bit in the last sort of 10 minutes, but there you go. Anyway, I'll be back tomorrow. I'm going to, this evening, because it's self-care day, I'm going to do a face pack. I'm going to do a Dead Sea and Clay peel-off one. I love the peel-off ones because you just feel it go. So I'm going to do one of these tonight. I'm going to have a bath. I'm going to shave various parts of me. And yeah, all of that lot. And I will come back made up to the nines tomorrow and let you know how it all feels. How many days until your birthday?
32, 62.
62 days until what?
Christmas.
Oh, Christmas!
Yeah!
Yes. Oh, that makes a lovely mess. Very posh. So the idea is that I've stuck this on my face. When it's dry, I'm going to peel it off, and I'm going to go. Oh, it's all over my hair. Ah, yuck. I'm going to have a bath in a bit, and I'm going to you know, shave my legs and. Oh, my psoriasis is bad in my hair. Yeah, I'm going to shave my legs and all of that lot. And then I'm going to have a go at that dermal one. That's why I'm doing this now, so that I can have a go at that dermal razor just on the fine hairs. I don't have a lot, and they're not particularly dark, but yeah. The only annoying thing is I can't put my glasses back on. So I'm going to sit here and watch a couple of journaling videos. It's been a while since I've watched any, and I'm watching Journal with Dolly. And I'm going to watch her, and then I'm going to watch a Brad Monday video, and by that point this should have set, and I can go and jump in the bath after I've peeled it off. You guys, why did nobody tell me about these little doohickeys before? I bought these recently, and I knew I wasn't going to be using them for my eyebrows because, you know, I've plucked where I needed to on my eyebrows and all of that lot. But I was aware that I had some downy skin here. Now, it says it removes fine hairs and exfoliates for some, and I thought, how can it exfoliate? It's a fucking razor, right? And I really didn't know what to do with it. So I went on good old YouTube And I found a video by Susanna White, who this woman has like 100 subscribers. You know, she's what people like Brad Mondo and all that would consider a nobody. And she's just showing me how to use this. And my God, right. Now, bearing in mind, I have just done a face pack and rinsed that off. But the amount of crap that just come off my skin using this thing. Now, if like me, you don't know what it is that you've got to do, I will show you. You get your little razor. You've got 3 different colours and they're all exactly the same, okay? Take the cover off. It's got this nice little fancy cover thing here. Just slides off. And then what you do is you sort of hold... I found it best to hold it sort of like a pencil, yeah? And then you pull your skin. That just helps a little bit. And then you just go in little movements like that. Down your skin. I mean, on these bits, this is actually smooth for the first time in ever. And you guys know I've commented on this quite a bit lately. Be careful near your eyebrows. All of this skin that's been rough and scarred. I mean, I don't know if I can see little bits coming off. I don't know if the camera's picking that up or not. And I have already just done this once, along with this video from this woman. You're doing little movements up and down your skin. My God, my face feels amazing. And it collects on the outside, so on the downward bit. Can you see? Can you see that? How? I mean, look at it. And my face was what I thought was clean. Don't wipe it off with your fingers, guys. Use a cotton pad. But I've taken off all of the peach fuzz. And I've been very, very careful here because this is quite sensitive skin. Because again, it's scarred from psoriasis and just generally being out in the sun. I went around my dermal. I went around that very carefully. I haven't been able to get rid of the lip hair. Did you see that? In forever. Because of that piercing. You sort of want to do it so that that part of the plastic is like against your skin. Yeah. I'm going to stop in it, otherwise I'm going to feel like I've completely like stripped my face. But I even went down my nose and I'm gobsmacked at how good this thing is. She says she gets about 3 uses out of it. Now, I get loads out of my... Oh, wow! Now, I've done that dry, okay? She didn't say to wet it. She just said, you know, obviously wash your hands, wash your face, and all of that lot. My skin feels amazing. I'm going to give it a chance to settle and calm down because obviously it's the first time I've done anything like this. I mean, this feels better than when I've used exfoliating facial washes. And then when I go upstairs, I am going to... Wow. I'm going to use my rose oil to condition my skin and my cream just to, you know, like I normally do before I go to bed. And we'll see how it feels in the morning. But it feels great. Okay, it's 10:41 p.m. on Sunday. I'm having a naughty Coke. So I'm going to close the vlog off here. I've been doing a little bit junk journaling this week. It's been nice actually to get back into it. This is the page that I did today. This one. So there's a photo of me, there's a photo of my mommy, and a photo of me and the baby. my grandson. And I just said, you know, I've been making headbands. I've mastered on track that I've been having fun with makeup and all that lot. I did a bit on, I put in the packaging from my Cosmic Blue hair dye, put in a load of labels, the birthday invite that Daryl went to recently. I've got a few more photos to put in. I've got this photo of my new spinning wheel and my current spinning wheel. The dollster that I look after, and Daryl when he got his rosette when he went horse riding with his girlfriend. So yeah, that's all going to go in, and I think I'm just going to sit here and watch rubbish on YouTube and just have a little bit of fun filling that in. I've also put in the middle here some of Daryl's artwork from school. I've still got to vlog about Kyle's birthday, which, you know, I need to print some photos up for that as well. So I'm going to close the vlog off here, and we'll pick up next week. Tomorrow, this will probably go up tomorrow because I can't be bothered to edit it now. I just can't be bothered. I'll do it tomorrow. I've got nothing else to do. So have a fantastic week. Don't forget, as Daryl constantly tells you, please do give me a thumbs up. I would really, 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 really appreciate it. Nobody said anything about like the end screen with it just like imposing on top of the video. Let me know, what do you think? Do you like it? Do you prefer it to the little me zooming up into the corner or into that corner, whatever corner it is? Yeah, just, you know, let me know on that. If you are not subscribed, then why the fuck not? You know, subscribe to my channel, guys. I could use the numbers. Tomorrow we are going to get up. I'm going to put some makeup on because I feel amazing after today. I feel incredible. The only thing so far that I have not done is oiled my nails. I've done everything else. I have done my hair. My hair feels fucking amazing. I have done a face pack and I've shaved my face. I've had a nice hot bath. I have trimmed my toenails before you all get pervy. I have trimmed my toenails. I have plucked. You know what? I've done it all. I'm even had a takeaway. So why the fuck not? It's self-care day. It's a self-care day. What do you do for self-care? Please do let me know. Also, if you are on Facebook, send me a PM. If you're not a friend of mine, start your PM with the word YouTube so that I know that that's how you found me. And tell me that you want to join the Self-Care Saturday group. I know it's Sunday. I wasn't able to do yesterday. And, you know, if you've got any hints, tips, tricks, just share what you do for your self-care. Yeah, I want to get the group going a little bit more. People aren't talking in it. I seem to be the only one posting. So come on, come and join my group and tell me, what do you do for self-care? It doesn't even have to be on a Saturday. Whatever your self-care day is, chuck it in. Let's talk about it. Any hints, tips, tricks, hacks, discounts you know of for stuff, anything like that. Let's discuss it, okay? Come join the group. Thank you so much for joining me this week. It's been fun. I don't know how long this is going to be. I really can't remember. Whatever. Have a good week and I will see you next time. Take it easy, guys. Bye.